the location size, because when you're talking about high pointage, these locations have accumulated some crazy amounts of points. Because in 10th place, we start off in the 100,000 point club, and not only is it starting off in the 100,000 point club, but we're starting off with the reigning champs in 10th place. It's Titan Sports Saloon, who just won Season 9, right now sitting with 127,000 points. 9th place, we got St. Paul Park Legion with 133,000 points. With 145,000 points over there in La Center. In 7th place, we have a two-way tie. It's a big-time tie because it's not just over in La Center, but it's also in Oak Park Heights, because it's a tie between Midiger Sports Hub and Carboni's Pizzeria and Pug Pub, Oak Park Heights.
Wow.
Yeah, they both have 145,000 points. In 6th place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven with 171,000 points. With 179,000 points in 5th place, we got American Legion Fridley. In 4th place, we got Lakefront Bar over in La Center with 186,000 points. Then with 210,000 points in 3rd place, we have Mapleview Lounge 2. Then in 2nd place, over there in Goodhue, we have the Corner Bar in Goodhue with 256,000 points. And here's the most impressive score of them all, in the 300,000 point club.
Man.
In 1st place, it's VFW Spring Lake Park with a whopping total of 371 twiking points.
That is amazing. Those locations, those players have been killing it, and we got a lot of seasons still left. Hey guys, well, it has been a super fun PGL season so far, and last week we just added one more day because, that's right, just like the TV screen right behind me says, we got game day bingo back for the Vikings season, so now it's 3 days of PGL.
Oh yeah, I love those 3 days of PGL, but they've had huge implications into our PGL standings, because we had some big shakeups happen over just on Sunday.
Yeah, that's for
well,
sure.
In 10th place, we got Sarah Honey over at VFW Austin with 510,000 points. Then with 521,000 points in 8th place, it's Sloppy over at Malone's Bar and Grill. But then who is that big riser that jumped up there this last Sunday? It was T-Mac 750, who was able to jump from outside of our standings all the way to 8th place. That's a pretty big jump for T-Mac, but it's over at Howie's Corner Bars where T-Mac's playing with 579,000 points. Then with 584,000 points in 7th place, we got Brizo at the Underground Bar and Grill with 594.
Hey guys, how are we doing out there? We're excited to be with you guys here for 2 hours of a game of Lucky 4 and 23 games of Jackpot Hunter.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And, well, you can watch that Jackpot Hunter on Pilot TV because we're live on there. And we're also live on the Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, and on the Twitch app as well. Our channel name on YouTube and Twitch is Mega Soda.
Yeah, it has been an awesome week. We've got 18 jackpots for the rolling week, 179 for Season X. And just yesterday, we had a nice jackpot go out.
That's right. It went out to Tina over at Country Lounge, and she got a jackpot of $1,922.
Yeah, nicely done, Tina. Now we're into this fast-paced game of Lucky 4. See if anybody can win this $41,571.
It doesn't look like we're on pace for it anymore.
No.
But, there's still a chance that we can get that mini or the major as well.
Yep.
Oh, it looks like we're not online for that anymore either. Let's see if we can still get the mini, though.
Let's do this, guys. Right here.
Okay. We're online for it. Oh, Spanky 303.
Spanky 303. That would be a nice one.
Maybe not anymore. Nope, not looking like it. Yeah, going to that $4 must go now. But we still got the lucky numbers to get.
That's right.
So, it's still win in my book.
That's right. That's right.
But you guys can follow us on Facebook if you want to be in the know about all things Pilot games.
Absolutely.
It has a lot of information on there. Yep. Stuff like daily e-bingo progressive updates, weekly event schedules, jackpot winners, and a lot more than that too. too. We also upload the Cup of Joe broadcast on there too.
Yeah, that's the way I like to start off my day.
Oh, it's a wealth of information, as you would say. But we got our lucky numbers in our winner. 13 and 15 are numbers, and Babe Bliss at Lucky 13's Roseville is the one getting that must-go of $4.
Nicely done, guys. Now we're getting enrolled in this first game of Jackpot Hunter. We're going to be doing 23. It is a Friday night, so the lights are just a little brighter. Everything's just a little more important because it's Friday night.
Oh, yeah, that is totally right. And, just letting you guys know, once you're on our Facebook, if you have any questions and stuff, you can just message us, about stuff like if you want to find locations with Pilot Games iPads, or if, you just want to send us your jackpot pictures, that's totally welcome as well. But we're about to tell you what we got in store for this week, because we got a lot of bingo in store.
Absolutely. We start off each day, like you said, with Cup of Joe with Jordy. We grab that Cup of Joe, and we talk about everything that's going to go on that day. That runs from basically from 11:30 till 11:50, and then right at noon, we jump into Vikings Bingo each day. It's a 25-cent card. We play it for 1 hour. You get 10 games of Vikings Bingo in, and we have a blast. I don't know if that went out today or not, but that jackpot keeps growing and rolling, so it always is at 52 balls, regardless of whatever the dollar amount is for the jackpot, and it's super fun, and we got a lot of top players playing that.
Very, very true. It's a fun one. Vikings Bingo, definitely go check it out if you haven't before. But right after that, from 1 to 4 p.m., we have Jackpot Hunter, but the 25-cent cards. We don't know if the jackpots have gone out in there either, but those ones really do. They build up pretty fast.
It's very fast.
Yeah. So definitely.
Well, that minor was prime going into today, so I bet you somebody won that minor.
Very, very true. Right after that, so that runs from 1 to 4. Then we play what you guys just played, the Lucky 4 Bingo, and that is every day right at 4 p.m. You only get one shot at it, so it's a pretty exclusive game.
Yep.
It's that jackpot. It's carrying over to tomorrow. It's at $41,000, almost $42,000.
Yep. Yeah, it's getting there. It's over a buck. $41,500 for sure. We're primed and ready for a minor to go out here tonight because we got a minor at $1,948. So it's at 52 balls already. And then when it goes over 2,000, if you guys don't win it beforehand, it's going to be at 54 balls. We got a full 23 games run up at this thing. So I'm guessing that we're going to be giving out a jackpot here tonight on this Friday night broadcast. But when we go off air, we're going to jump right into some Skull Bingo as well.
Oh, yes. Skull Bingo is awesome. We've been having a lot of fun with that. And that's running from 6 to 10 p.m. tonight. And that line prize is looking pretty good. It's at $79 in 10 balls. Then you're moving up to the large frame. That's at $2,697 and 43 balls. And then, of course, the finale of Skull Bingo. It's the coverall, and that is at $10,955, and you can get it in 50 balls.
Nice. Yeah, those line jackpots go out really quick and often, so that's a great one. But that large frame and that coverall really built up. It's going to be exciting when someone wins that very soon.
Very true.
Of course, we got our 3 PGL specialty nights, and I shouldn't say nights because now we've got a day one as well.
That's right. Yeah, so we start off every week with Megasoda Game Night, and that starts at 6:40 every single Tuesday, and we still have not given out that Jackpot Jungle Jackpot.
That's awesome.
It's insane. It is right now at $94,394, and you can get it in 54 balls. That's a better shot than the Vikings Bingo.
Absolutely. I made a prediction earlier in the week, and I really believe it. So, when I say early in the week, well, after the Tuesday night, right? Wednesday. It was sometime between now and this Wednesday.
Okay.
So, anyways, but I believe that's going to be, once everyone gets enrolled, that's going to be over $100,000.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I wouldn't be surprised if that got to triple digits. It's just it's a gigantic jackpot.
Absolutely.
But after that, and that's not the only jackpot we got during Megasoda Game Night, though. We got a lot of other jackpots going around and a lot of PGL points going around too. So definitely check it out. It's a lot of fun. Tony and Nikki are always at the reins for it. So definitely a good show and a lot of fun games too.
For sure.
But the very next day, we have another PGL night. It's Twins Wednesday.
Yeah, it is a great one. We have blast. It's usually Ian and myself there with you guys, and it's from 7 to 9. It's got a coverall jackpot jungle 25-cent edition that 52 balls. That's now sitting at $6,901 before anyone gets enrolled. So that one keeps on growing and rolling on a 25-cent card. That's a nice jackpot. But we also, like you were talking about on Mega Soda game nights, we also have other jackpots that hit throughout that. We have a Gimme 6 that we usually give out 2-3 jackpots in almost every Wednesday, and then that Wipeout Blackout's been growing and rolling on those 3 jackpots, and so someone's going to get a really nice jackpot when those go out.
Awesome.
So that's always super fun.
Oh, for sure. And last but not least, it is the Vikings game day. It's back and better than ever. It's a lot of fun. And it's every single Vikings game day because that's what it's called. It's Vikings game day.
Yeah.
And it's another PGL specialty day this time. And so the next day we are doing, it's this Sunday at 2:30.
So 2:30 because kickoff's at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
And so we'll start out. We always start a half hour before kickoff, and so we'll kick it off. We'll be playing some Vikings bingo at that time.
Ooh.
We'll do a few games of that. We'll do some Skull bingo. We'll do some tournament games.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be a really super fun day, and we'll be talking almost exclusively football and sports and all the fun stuff. We love it. There it is.
Oh, we got a winner. It's Fluffy over at Backwoods Bar and Grill in Bemidji. Getting that Musco at $20.40. Nice job, Fluffy.
Yeah, nicely done, Fluffy. Well, that means we're about to get enrolled in game number dose of the. Well, it looks like we might have froze up a little bit here. Let me see if I think you guys are probably still hearing us. So I'm going to see if we can get something going here to get us back rolling on the broadcast.
Yeah, it looks like we're still frozen in this enrollment screen, but it's okay. We're going to the nice blue screen.
That's right.
Calms everybody nerves right up,
That's
really
right.
definitely calm mine down.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see.
Oh, it looks like we're still frozen.
Yeah. Well, we're going to go off air for just a second while I see if I can get this back rolling.
All right,
we'll see you guys just in a few seconds. Hey guys, how we doing? Oh no, we're still frozen out there. So I'm gonna try one more thing. We might want to get I'll tell producer John, producer Ben, maybe see if you can message over to Tony. He might be able to help us out a little bit with this.
Oh yeah, Tony is a wizard for sure.
That's correct. So well, we'll just keep talking. You guys can at least see our pictures up there on the screen, and you can hear us giving you all of our words of wisdom. But we'll see how that all goes here as we're rolling forward, and then maybe we'll know if it ever kicks in. But we got a bunch of fun national days today.
We do. We have some pretty good ones. First one is super exciting.
Yes.
It's a National Professional House Cleaners Day.
Oh, I've been waiting for this one.
Oh, yeah, I know. I've bated breath every single day. But this day of recognition celebrates a career that many, overlook or take for granted. While not everyone hires a professional cleaner, they do impact our lives in some way. Nearly every business we frequent, an apartment building rented, hires professional cleaners. The industry also employs approximately 3.25 million. Hey. Oh, we're back. All right, we're not frozen anymore. But we employ approximately 3.25 million people, creating a positive economic impact on the marketplace.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Nice. Well, you know what? I'm going to load you up with some of this hot luck I got over here in my hot luck safe to all those cleaners out there.
Oh, yeah. Here you go, everybody. I mean, like, I definitely couldn't do that job. I'm not I'm a decent cleaner, but I feel like I wouldn't be on the level of like a professional cleaner.
Right. They've got to take a certain level of pride in cleaning that is super special. So,
for sure.
No, nicely done. Thanks for all you do out there for us. I will recommend, if you ever have the ability to have the extra cash or the whatever to have a professional cleaner. I mean, that's a nice thing to walk out of your house and it's you haven't left it in total disarray, right? But it's got the normal grime and dirt and everything, and you walk back in and it's fully clean and just right on core. I mean, that's a nice feeling.
Oh yeah, for sure. I can totally imagine. That's super nice. Yeah. I mean, like, I remember, when I was a little kid, I had that feeling when my mom would clean my room. Mostly she did it to snoop around my stuff and make sure I wasn't in trouble or anything. Right, it was nice still to have my room cleaned up.
Well, my roommate in college, so he was our quarterback, and he had gone to a couple different colleges before he ended up at our college. Okay. So the first college that he went to, the college had a cleaning person that came in and would clean your dorm room on a certain day of the week. And he said the same thing. Like, he just figured it was just to see that they weren't doing anything that they shouldn't be doing.
It totally was. Yeah, that's hilarious. No, because I figured it out quick because my sister would always get her room cleaned. And then she'd always get in trouble afterwards. And then I was like, okay, maybe I shouldn't keep anything weird in my room then. So I got smart to it pretty quick as I had an older sibling. But so happy Professional Cleaner Day. Yeah. It's a big one. But we have a pretty yummy next one.
Yeah, for sure. We're at 63 balls, so that's in the must-go prize here, $20.40. We'll see who can take that home. But this yummy national... Oh, before I get into that...
Oh, that's right. We got a few winners. It's Patty over at Neighbors Eatery and Saloon and Demo G at the Woods and Brainerd getting that must-go with 2040. Nice job, guys.
Nicely done for sure. We're about to get into the rolling screen for game number 3 here of the broadcast. But... National Apple Dumpling Day. Ooh. Apple dumplings are believed to be native to the northeastern United States around Pennsylvania. Often found among the delicious Amish recipes, it is frequently eaten as a breakfast item too. However, they are also regularly eaten as a dessert and sometimes served with ice cream. That's how I like it.
Oh yeah.
I've always had it as dessert. I've never had it for breakfast.
Yeah.
But I'm sure I would like it for breakfast. But either way, if it's for breakfast or dessert, I want some ice cream.
Oh yeah, no, I'm getting the ice cream with it either way. Whether it's breakfast ice cream or dessert ice cream.
Right, exactly. I love a good breakfast ice cream.
Oh yes, of course. But I actually I made some apple, they're not like apple pies, but they're like mini like apple pies that my girlfriend and I made in a mini muffin pan.
Oh, okay.
And they're like little apple cups almost.
Ooh.
They are so good.
Yeah.
We made them. They're like open, so they don't have crust on the top.
Okay.
We just drizzled caramel on top of them, and they were good.
Nice.
They were super good.
Nice. Well, there's so many things you can combine apple with. Apple cinnamon, apple and caramel. Mm-hmm. Like, you can just do a lot of good that are really yummy. Love some of that apple action for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Well, just about a minute left to get enrolled in this next game. We are over $2,000. So if no one hits it in this game, that means we're going to 54 balls next game. But maybe this is your lucky game and knock it out right now and get over $2,000.
Oh yeah, for sure. But Apple.
I like that. That's combining happy and apple. Yeah, it's a Apple day.
It's a Apple day. So go out and have a Apple day if your bar is offering up any apple dumplings.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a good day to do that.
It's happily.
I'll do it happily. But next up, it is Constitution Day and Citizenship Day.
Okay.
So I guess they merged them up.
Yeah.
But that's right. But while many contributed to crafting the document known today as the U.S. Constitution, James Madison wrote the draft forming the basis for the Constitution. Those who participated in it, in its development, gathered in Independence Hall in Philadelphia that sultry summer of 1787. George Washington presided over the convention, but many founding fathers attended to other diplomatic duties, unable to participate. The Thomas Jefferson, for example, the author of the Declaration of Independence, served overseas on behalf of his country. John Adams also served abroad. However, Patrick Henry refused to attend due to principle, and preferring the Articles of Confederation. Others eventually swayed Henry, however, when convention leaders added a Bill of Rights.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
So very interesting. That's and then there's a whole slew of other stuff that happened. You just got to watch the movie National Treasure.
Yes.
And then you'll find out all that.
Totally agreed. Very accurate representation of what happened.
Exactly.
Definitely, yeah.
No, they would not. I don't believe Nicolas Cage. We always know he is a national treasure. And then
basically a founding father.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so he would never lead us wrong on any
No,
of that.
no, not at all. I mean, and you just have to watch the sequels as well because they just go even deeper into the history of it.
So, absolutely. All very, very factual for sure. Well, no, that's cool. Our Constitution is an amazing document and one of the greatest documents ever written. So, that's cool. That's one of our national days.
That's right. We got producer Ben sending in some Constitution factoids.
Oh, okay.
And so he said the U.S. Constitution has 4,400 words. It is the oldest and shortest written constitution of any major government in the world.
Oh, very interesting.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's very cool.
And of the spelling errors in the Constitution, Pennsylvania above the signer's name is probably the most glaring, and it's spelled like Pennsylvania.
Interesting.
So a little bit off.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I always just assumed that that's how they spelled it at that time.
Yes. Yeah. Definitely.
But,
I mean, usually when I misspell something, I say that. Back like 3 months ago, that's how they spelled.
That's how they spelled it. Yeah, sure. Now, if you want to take the new modern,
it's like the retelling of it.
The retelling of it. Exactly. You just whatever. I'm kind of old school.
Yeah, I guess I am a little bit. A little bit of an old soul, I guess. But we got a winner. It is Bite It over at Nissan Savage. Getting that Musco at $22. I should bite it. But yeah, that excuse didn't really work with my English teacher most of the time.
Well, they know all those little things, details.
Know.
Right. We just assume they actually do.
Yeah, that's what they want us to think. But so happy. What was the day? It was called. So it's Happy National Constitution Day and Citizenship Day. So
there you go.
Some pretty important days for you.
Absolutely.
But our next day, it's pretty important too.
This one is near and dear to my heart.
Yeah.
I love this one. It's National Monte Cristo Day. A Monte Cristo is a fried ham and cheese sandwich. The French sandwich called the Croque Monsieur inspired the Monte Cristo. However, the sandwich goes by other names too. If you find a menu with French sandwich, toasted ham sandwich, or a French toasted cheese sandwich, order them for a tasty Monte Cristo. And I've always thought Monte Cristo, it doesn't say that in here in this, but it was on French toast.
Really?
So whenever I've had Monte Cristo, they'll serve it with a side of maple syrup, and it's French toast with ham, fried ham and cheese in it, and it's absolutely fantastic.
Oh,
so
man.
I would guess that most places that's how they serve it.
Yeah. No, that's. I don't know if I've ever had a Monte Cristo then.
Oh, it's very good.
That sounds awesome. I'm gonna have to try that out next time I go to out to one of those like little restaurant, like those family restaurants that serve them.
Exactly.
So yeah,
exactly.
awesome.
Sure.
Sounds good. Happy National Monte Cristo Day. If your bar is serving that up, then go ahead and order.
I would. I would highly recommend it. I've never had a bad one. It's kind of hard to mess that up. I feel like
kind of like a Reuben almost.
Yeah, like you got fried ham and cheese, and then it's on French toast. I mean,
I'm surprised. I never knew that was a Monte Cristo. That sounds super good.
Yeah.
But so happy National Monte Cristo Day. But our next day, it is National Tradesman Day, a super important day.
Yeah.
So while these experts work day in and out, maintaining skills unique to their trade, our nation continues to operate smoothly and without pause. The skills and knowledge of those in the trades keep businesses, homes, and entire nations running. Whether walls go up or come down, roads cross rivers or the water flows, electricians, plumbers, masons, mechanics, carpenters, and everyone in between ensures that job gets done.
Yeah. Oh, here, I'm gonna load you up again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Here we go for all those tradesmen. Oh, there we go.
There we go. All right, that's a lot. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I'm glad you've been lifted.
Oh, I know. I'm like, woo, okay. Feel it in my shoulders. but Happy National Tradesman Day. It's it's so important to like any society to have
absolutely.
a lot of tradesmen around. So definitely super cool. Good luck everybody to all the tradesmen out there. Celebrate this day and maybe buy the nearest tradesman to you a beer.
Yeah, offer them a beer. That'd be good. I'm sure they would love the gesture.
That's right.
It's also National POW MIA recognition. Prisoner of War missing in action, of course. Each year since 1989, the presidential proclamation brings the nation together to remember and honor the members of the armed forces who remain missing in action and are prisoners of war. The day serves as a call to action, reminding the nation to rededicate our efforts. We're responsible for bringing our patriots home and for caring for our military families awaiting word of their loved ones. Yeah, I think at the core of any government, and I don't think this is political at all. You just say that is to protect our people and to bring them back home if they're in harm's way.
Yes.
And so, it's a super important day.
No, I totally agree. It's it is definitely something very important and something I'm glad we have a day for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so definitely something important to remember and keep in your mind.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, yeah, but so that was the end of all of our national days.
Got some nice ones, yes.
Yeah, got some really good ones today. So definitely celebrate all these national days, especially the apple dumpling one.
Absolutely,
that's a big one.
Or Monte Cristo. I might grab one of those.
Maybe both.
Yeah.
But before apple dumpling before or after, up to you.
Right.
but we got some awesome Twins news to get into.
Oh yeah.
And let's see, is it good news? No, it is not.
They are playing tonight again.
That's right.
So yeah.
And some potential good news too, because
That's right.
it's a pretty good game. But we got a winner. It is Nicole and Makima. Nicole at North Star Bar in St. Paul, and Makima at Monte Sports Bar, both getting splitting that Musco a 29-20.
Nicely done.
At Monte Sports Bar, they definitely have some Monte Cristos there.
Oh, 100%. I
100%.
feel like they have.
Yeah.
If you have Monty in your name,
yeah,
and you don't have a Monte Cristo, I just feel like,
what are you doing?
Right, exactly. Like even if it doesn't go along with the theme of the rest of the restaurant, you just go, well, because of the Monty,
It's like a Chinese restaurant. They just have a Monte Cristo on the on the menu as well. It's like we just had to
bring it in.
It's like let me get it. But
I want to go to a Chinese restaurant that it's called Monty's Chinese Garden or something like that.
Yeah, I'd enjoy it probably.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd probably be pretty good. but so back to the Twins news though, some pretty good stuff. We are now 64-83 for the season after this loss that we had against who was it? Against the Indians.
Against the Indians.
Yeah. And so but Oster Mercado, Bobby Bradley, and Franmil Reyes homered to help ignite a lagging Indians lineup and provide Quantrill plenty of support in a 12-3 victory over the Twins on Wednesday night. It was quite the rout.
Yeah, it was. But we've had a day of rest now, and we're going to get back at it here just a little after we go off air.
That's right.
The Twins are taking on those Blue Jays, and we've been doing really well against the teams with the great records.
I know.
And so this is good news for us. The Blue Jays have a great record. They're 82-64, so that spells a win to me.
I know. We should next time we broadcast, we should try and get a statistic to see how many winning teams we've won against and how many losing teams we've won. I
swear here recently in the last month or so, it's been all that.
Exactly in the last couple months, I totally agree. We definitely have a winning record at least. Against winning teams. So it's an interesting thing that we've been doing recently.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, like you said, we're playing the Blue Jays tonight, right after we get out at 6:07 p.m. So definitely tune into that. Send the Twins over some luck. But we are now entering the Twiking Zone. Or have we always been in the Twiking Zone?
Always spooks me out.
Oh, I know. It just. but we got some player standings to get right into, and starting strong at number 10, it's Looser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park with 87,000 points, and he actually got pushed up though by who's the person who's in number 9. It's Kick It over at Bleachers, able to overcome Looser Dave into 9th place, and they have 91,000 100,000 points now, and only 9,000 points outside of the 100,000 point club.
No, it's amazing how quickly we get into the 100,000 point club. Like the beginning of the week,
crazy.
I think there was only like 3 people in the 100,000 point club.
Yeah, I think it was only 3 or 4.
Yeah.
It was pretty crazy stuff. A lot of people have been taking that next step. So, and a couple people who took this next step. It's a tie in 7th place. It's Joni over at VFW North St. Paul and Scrub Eye over at American Legion Fridley. They are both part of the 100,000 point club now, both at 101,000 points in 7th place. And at number 6, it's Puts at Willard's Bar of Bacchus with 104,000 points. Number 5, only 2,000 points ahead, it's SNS over at Chanticleer Pizza, Coon Rapids with 106,000 points. Number 4, it is Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon being pushed up outside of the top 3. And Elsa now has 115,000 points and only 3,000 points behind 3rd place, who's Nan. It's over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 118,000 points.
Wow.
And then at number 2, a pretty sizable jump from number 3 to number 2. It's Lucky Tim in 2nd place over at Whitefront Saloon, and he has 167,000 points. And then, of course, in 1st place, 11,000 points separated from 2nd place. It's Not Lucky over at Corner Barn Goodhue with 178,000 points.
They've been really crushing it out there. I mean,
they have.
It's amazing. And these locations in the Twiking Zone have as well. We jump right into the 100,000 point club when we get into the 10th place location. It's St. Paul Park Legion, and they have 133,000 points. But with 138,000 points, right over in Oakdale, it's our reigning champions, Titan Sports Saloon, in 9th place. In 8th place, it's Miniger's Sports Hub in La Crescent with 145,000 points. Then, with 151,000 points, you just wander over to Oak Park Heights and find Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub in the 7th place situation.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then in 6th place, we got Corky's Bar in South Haven with 179,000 points. But wait a second.
We got a couple winners. Who is it? Oh, we got a few winners. Way Away at American Legion Rice, Bite at Neeson Savage, and Bryson over at White Bear Bar, all splitting up that $33 Musco.
Nicely done, guys. That means we getting enrolled in?
We're getting game number 6.
Wow. Yeah, big time for
Chugging
sure.
along.
We are just chugging along.
That's right.
In 5th place, we're going to go through the top 5 here. Over at Lakefront Bar in La Center, it has 186,000 points. But with 197,000 points over in Fridley, it's the American Legion in 4th place. Then we jump into our 200,000 point club. In 3rd place, it's Maple View Lounge in Mapleview with 228,000 points. But we take a sizable jump, as you call it, with 277,000 points. Over in Goodhue, it's the Corner Bar in 2nd place. But our number 1 location in the entire state of Minnesota in the Twiking Zone, it's VFW Spring Lake Park with 3. So we're in a 300,000 point club, but we're trying to get into the 4 because it is 385,000 points. They're just
crazy.
Crushing it, absolutely demolishing it.
Yeah, and I really think that I think they are going to make the 400,000 point club before 2nd place makes the 300,000.
Yeah, that's what I had said some crazy stuff like that, and they wanted to help me be true.
Yeah, no, it's insane. They are just going crazy over there. So definitely keep it up, guys. You guys are on an insane hot streak.
Yeah, it's awesome.
But also congrats to all of our other players and locations on those standings, because you guys are just the best of the best. So keep it up, everybody.
Simply the best.
That's right. It isn't a John Squared broadcast if you don't break into song in the middle of nowhere. but we got a little ETAB spotlight to go over. It's our brand new game, Tokyo Fortunes. It's a super fun one.
Game.
Oh yeah, it is. And in this game, you let your ninja friend fight for you on your journey to find the Tokyo Fortune jackpot. You can try your luck on this brand new ETAB. And if you guys didn't know, the ninja is actually based off of none other than this one right here.
That's right. I did all the modeling.
That's right.
And,
yeah.
They put all the sensors.
Yeah.
That's
right. Did all the moves and so it was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
It's just awesome to see an artist at work. But if you've been playing too much Tokyo Fortunes and you're like, man, I need a little bit change of scenery.
Wore out.
Don't worry about it. Pilot Games has over 50 different charitable e-tab games you can go ahead and look at. Play any of them anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500. All these games have small bets between 50 cents and $5, and some awesome bonus and free play rounds too.
Absolutely. No, that's super, super awesome. We are at 54 balls on this minor at $2,128. We are at 49 on that 4,845 ball major, and it's 44 balls for that mega, and it's $100,000.
Awesome. We got Ben checking in. He said, Jake Ruggs is a 3rd degree black belt, so you better be careful.
That's right. Yeah. It's degrees that I can't talk about.
Exactly.
So.
It's kind of classified stuff a little bit. And some people might not have known 3rd degree black belt existed.
Yeah.
And try and put it in the back of your mind, because officially it doesn't.
Yeah. I have a lot of my players. They'll accidentally call me Mr. Miyagi, and then I'll be like, no, just call me Coach. And they're
it happens
yes,
all the
Mr.
time.
Miyagi.
Yeah. I mean, even myself sometimes, like I'll mistake the name. I mean, I do mistake a lot of names though.
When you're announcing the football game,
I was announcing the football game for his team that he coaches, and I called his other son. So I called Gabe the quarterback. I called him his older son, who's in college now.
Yeah,
who's like out of high school, like by a couple years now. Right. And it's just, oh my god, it was funny.
Yeah, people were after the game were like, boy, Ben, you're crushing it out there.
I mean, Ben is crushing it.
I don't know if it's legal for you to be playing.
It's like, I think I might have to contact the schools about this.
Right. You're gonna have to forfeit the game.
It's like, I mean, like, hey, if Ben wanted to come on the field, like I'm just saying,
he's a man among boys.
He is.
Literally. Technically, by age,
I mean,
he's a man among boys. Yeah.
So, I mean, like, maybe we can get him one of those little bench warmers thing that's like, he says I am 12 with like a $20 bill on it. Just give it to the refs.
That's right.
It's just like he's 6'4" and just like, I am 12.
I am 12.
Let me in the game, ref. But we got a winner.
I'll tell you what, he's been hot.
Oh, yeah, he has. It's Bite It over at Neeson Savage, getting another win tonight. And got that Musco at 39-20. Nice shot, Bite It.
Yeah.
And we're at 54 balls now for that minor.
Yeah, it's a really nice one. I'm looking for that to go out before we're off air for sure.
Very true.
And before Sunday, we've got that huge PGL night, and you're going to want to be signed up at pgl.world to become a member of our league. PGL players compete for points, and they have access to insiders information. You want to be an insider for sure. You don't want to be sitting out there and not knowing what's going on. Well, if you do that, you do become an insider, and we include you on a monthly newsletter and lots of other great information that you get. So make sure you go to pgl.world and become a member. It's the greatest 26 seconds of your life. That's what they say.
That's right.
So
famous Minnesota saying.
Exactly. It is a famous Minnesota saying, and it also gives you access to an account on our Player Connect app, which then you could go play a lot of different things that are available there, free games, all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, no, definitely go ahead and do that. Only 26 seconds, like you said. And we have a lot of people that did exactly that. And just people like Biggie Reds, MLE Winkle 24, L Tamara, Nikki with 1C,
yes,
and then Hammy just wrapping up the new player list. Yep. So welcome everybody to the PGL. Hope to see some big things out of you guys soon, because I know I already saw L get a big win. I know I saw Tamara. I think
got a jackpot.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So definitely the PGL new member luck is there.
Oh, it always there is new luck on that. Yeah, it's fresh, hot luck when you sign up. That seems to be for sure.
Exactly. But if you just joined up and you're like, oh, okay, well, it's not Tuesday, Wednesday, or Sunday yet.
Now that I'm a part of the family, what should I do?
It's like, what should I do? like Tony, tell me what to do. But you can hop on over to the Player Connect app and you can select that sports link right on there, and you can get choosing 5 squares for the E-tip boards this week. And those E-tip boards are going to be for the Vikings versus Cardinals on Sunday.
It's going to be a fun game.
Oh, yeah. That is going to be a super fun game. It's a good matchup.
Yeah,
but points are going to be awarded for the first, second, third, and fourth quarters. You can play for free in the Player Connect app, and you can earn PGL points for Season 10. If you win, just launch up the app and select Sports Link, and you're all good to go.
Yeah, for sure. It's a fun way to do it. I've been playing it since we've been doing it, and I did get one win.
Yes.
You've gotten a win.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
But last week, I'll tell you who our winners were. It was Blue getting 1,500 points, and L getting 2,000 PGL points. And like I say, you play totally for free, and it's super fun.
That's right. No, so definitely congrats, Blue and L, getting some wins on those E-tip boards. But we got some PGL standings to get into with all these PGL talk going around.
Right.
But would you like to start with the players?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. In 10th place, we've had a player that's been in, out, flippity, floppity, flip. And that's because it's Fishy24 over at Sherry's Sports Saloon with 574,000 points. But with 609,000 points over at Malone's Bar and Grill, it's Sloppy in 9th place. In 8th place, we got T-Max 750 at La Playette with 632,000 points. But with 633,000 points, you hear that? Very tight there. Over at Chanticleer Pizza in Coon Rapids, it's Gramps in 7th place. Then in 6th place, it's Brizo. That's right, High Rise and Brizo sitting in 6th. And Underground Bar and Grill, 640,000 points. So again, super close.
Wow, I've never seen standings like this close between even 5 players almost, like Sloppy, T-Mac, Gramps, Brizo, and Nixon.
Yeah, Nixon's that next one with 648,000. Super close again. These are virtual ties here, guys.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah, VFW, Roseville, we got that top player, Nixon in 5th place. In 4th place, you do finally get a little bit of a jump. It's Drumsky over at the Underground Bar and Grill with 715,000. But with 734,000, so again, tight again. VFW Austin, it is that Mount Rushmore player, Forget You D, in 3rd place. But then we had a big flipperoo on Tuesday. It re-flipperooed on Wednesday because our number 1 player dropped into 2nd place, Devoided, over at the roadside with 897,000 points. Wow. And who retook 1st place? Well, none other than SpongeBob over at the VFW St. James with 903,000 points.
Wow. Some pretty crazy stuff happening in those PGL standings, but we got a winner and a celebrity player as well. It's
Big
Gumby over at Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley, getting that Musco at 3240. What's up, Gumby?
Yeah, love what you do.
No,
you
super
do a great job out there.
Good job, Gumby. But just doing Gumby things.
Yes, exactly.
But we got some location standings to get into, and starting off with a location getting knocked out of the top 10. Ooh. It's a Valley Lanes over at Spring Valley. Getting knocked out by none other than whoever is in 10th place, Howie's Sports Bar and Grill over in St. Cloud, getting. They have 1,835,000 points. Wow. So, nice job, Howie Sports Bar, just muscling their way into the rankings.
I'm taking
Excuse me, I'm Mr. Howie. This is time to take care of business. But
do I need to flex here?
It's I guess so. So congrats, Howie Sports Bar. Good job. But at number 9, after Howie Sports Bar, it is VFW St. James, over in St. James.
Yeah.
And they have 1,886,000 points. Number 8, it is Root River Saloon 2 over in Lanesboro with 1,920,000 points. And as we now in 7th place, we get into the 2 million point club. And in 7th place, it is Moose Lodge Wade Park in St. Cloud with 2,131,000 points. Number 6, it is Underground Bar and Grill in Mankato with 2,194,000 points. Number 5 is Leo's Bar in Newmarket with 2,404,000 points. Number 4, it is Danny's Dugout in Sauk Rapids with 2,663,000 points.
Yeah.
And then number 3, it just gets more intense as I go deeper into it. But at number 3, bopping out Danny's dugout.
Isn't that amazing?
Out of the
top
top three. Yeah, that's right. It is Neighborhood Tavern in Effie with 2,683,000 points now in the top 3. So congrats, Neighborhood Tavern. But at number 2, it's VFW Northfield with 2,940,000 points. Number 1, it is Cabin Bar Nicolette in the 3 million point club.
Whoa.
With 3,276,000 points. So pretty substantial into the 3 million point club.
Yeah, that's amazing. They've been crushing it.
Yeah.
We'll see if we got some folks close to new club levels,
That's right.
getting in the 2 million, getting into the 3 million. So we'll see where that all goes here in the next few days.
Very true.
We got PGL night or PGL day on Sunday. Then we come back, Tuesday night, and then of course on Wednesday, huge PGL implications. Well, of course, you guys all know this already because you know it and love it. Pilot Games teamed up with the Minnesota Wild. We created an E-Tab game called Let's Go Wild, and it's right there at your favorite Minnesota bar, wherever you're at. Play it today. It's always one of our top 5 games at all times, and it's super awesome game, and it always gives luck out to our Wild. And so you want to be playing, especially as we're getting into the final weeks before training camp, because the season's almost upon us.
That's right. It's right around the corner. And speaking of the regular season, the Wild announced today that 13 games will be nationally televised during this season.
Nice.
So it's pretty awesome. Minnesota's national broadcast schedule features 1 game on ABC, 2 games on ESPN, 5 games on ESPN Plus and Hulu, and then 5 contests on TNT.
Nice.
So that would be pretty cool. And the games that we got broadcasting, it's when we play the Anaheim Ducks on the 15th of October, the Coyotes on the 10th of November, playing the Hurricanes on the 14th of December, the Blues on January 1st. That's the outside game at Target Field. So that'll be lot of fun. Oh, yeah.
Love that one.
That'll be I'm going to have to tune in for that one because I haven't seen one of those before. So
no, I love
that'd be pretty cool.
those special sweaters they're wearing for that too.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I saw those on Twitter. Those did look pretty cool.
Yeah.
But so definitely, and just including those are the first 5, but we got 13 total, so that would be a lot of fun.
Super. I'm glad they got that wrapped up. That should probably mean that they should get working on our contracts now.
Yes, exactly.
As
That's
they
what I'm
sign
talking
us.
about. I mean, maybe we should probably play in at least 10 of the nationally televised games.
Yeah.
Because obviously we're pretty big time. You know what I mean?
They run us out on the ice for that. Yeah,
exactly.
For sure.
Definitely. But he told you about the E-Tab game. Go ahead and play it. It's a lot of fun. It's Let's Go Wild. Just send some luck over to our Wild, and hopefully that luck will help us get Kirill Kaprizov back sooner rather than later.
Let's get that done, guys.
Very true. But we got a winner. It's Fluffy again over at Backwards Bar and Grill in Bemidji, getting their second win of the night, and that was a win of $32.
Nicely done, Fluffy.
Yeah, Fluffy was winning yesterday too. They were having a pretty good night yesterday.
Nicely done. Yeah, well, good job.
That's right. But
that jackpot's still growing and rolling into game number. Is this game number 10 or 9?
No, game number 9 now.
9.
Yeah.
It's
definitely pretty good. Our lucky games have not come up yet because I think it was 12 and 15.
That sounds right.
No, it was 13 and 15.
Oh, okay.
So definitely. we got like a good little string.
Yeah, a little stretch. Because you get the 12 game, then you get the 13 game,
and then 15.
And
then 14 is lucky, just because it's in between a lot of lucky games.
Well, yeah, and it's double 7. So
exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
makes sense to me.
That seems double lucky even.
That. But we got something in the works.
Yes,
it's coming pretty soon.
It is.
It's gonna once it gets released, it's gonna be showtiming every week on Twins Wednesday. So you can win some PGL points while you're watching some primetime bets.
Yes,
because that's gonna be a lot of fun. What it is, you match up top PGL locations, top PGL players, and you match them up with handicaps and a lot of bragging rights too. You guys definitely don't want to miss it. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
No, you don't want to miss it at all. It's super, super cool. The final testing stages, and I'm so impressed with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited for it. I'm super excited.
For sure. Well, another thing that I'm always impressed with, and that is the Minnesota Fishing Report.
Oh, yeah.
We look forward to it each and every day to see what's happening out there in our amazing lakes.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And this is taking place over in Hackensack.
Oh.
It's by Outdoors Weekly, updated on the 14th of
Hackensack.
September. Oh, really?
Not really.
Pretty good.
That
was a lie.
It was. I will say a fib like that, but then I immediately tell you that I didn't really, you know, actually.
You let the people know.
Yeah, I don't want to lingering out there.
You know, I mean, obviously you just have natural hacky tack talents,
Yes,
just
yes.
being a third degree, you know, black belt.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But so you know, definitely, maybe you'll have good luck at fishing at this lake.
Yes. Yeah.
But it is the hack and stack, so the crappie action is pretty good. Jigs under floats and shallow cabbage has been the best option. For sunfish, you want to check the shallows and the bulrushes. For crawlers and leeches, they worked at 9 to 12 feet. For walleye, jigs and minnows worked through shallow cabbage, but that's also working for walleye too. Jig wraps and plastics will and should come into play.
Okay. All right.
So
I like it.
Some good takeaways. I didn't see any colors today, so I'm just going to throw out chartreuse and gold are the colors to go for.
Yeah, I'm really been liking the hammered gold lately, so give it a shot.
For sure.
Yeah,
see colors.
See how it goes for you. Well, just a reminder that when you're playing pilot games or when you're fishing, share pics with us.
That's right.
We love to get pics and see your smiling faces. If you win a jackpot, hold up that iPad and let us see your face with that jackpot message. Send us those pics of you playing with your friends, with your favorite bartender, to a total stranger. We don't care. We just want pictures of you guys playing pilot games and having a great time and winning. You can share your picks with us on Facebook or by emailing them to jackpots@pilotgames.com. That's jackpots@pilotgames.com.
Oh yeah, that's right. And now we are heading into a little bit of Vikings news.
Okay.
And we got some stuff coming up. Stuff like, you know, so we had a pretty tough injury list. We had a couple linemen out, and we have 4 total players out now with 1 questionable.
Okay.
And the 4 players that are out are pretty substantial players. Players like Anthony Barr, he's out. Eric Kendricks is also out. Oh no, Eric Kendricks is questionable.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's questionable. Anthony Barr is indeed out. Everson Griffin also out, and I found out the reason for that.
Yeah.
But we'll get back to that in a second.
Okay.
Our cornerback Harrison Hand is also out. That's a big loss as well. Let's see, our offensive tackle Christian Darasaw, who we just drafted, he's out too. So definitely some big losses there, but it's all right. But about the Everson Griffin.
Yeah.
So I found out, I was wondering, I saw him on the injury list, and I was like, why is he on the injury list? He hasn't even played anything. Did he get injured in practice or something? And it was for concussion.
Oh, okay.
And so I was wondering, and I was like,
they don't do a lot of contact in practice these days.
No, yeah. And I was like, weird, but they updated their page and they said that Everson Griffin got injured on the way to the practice facility because he swerved out of the way to avoid a deer.
Oh, wow.
And so he got in a little accident and apparently is in concussion protocol now, but he's all good to go. He'll just be out for this game. But we got a couple winners. It's KRP at American Legion, Bad Flop Bob at VFW Spring Lake Park, and that was KRP at American Legion Casson. And they both split that muscle at $31. Nice job.
Yeah. Alrighty, well, we're getting enrolled. I was wondering if that's KRP, like there's a famous show, KRP in Cincinnati, right? But then I also thought it could be just like first and middle initial kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Pete is maybe last. Sometimes first names can be last names, right?
Very true.
But I was wondering also, is it Kerpete? Kind of like Kerplat.
Kerpete, hello.
Kerpete.
I like it.
Yeah, we got just about 2 minutes to get enrolled in this game number 10.
That's right.
Of the broadcast. It's our first double-digit game. We're pretty excited about being in it. We got a minor that's $2,289 as you guys are still enrolling.
Ooh.
And that it's 54 balls to hit that in. So super doable. We're looking to give out this minor jackpot for sure during this broadcast.
Oh, yeah.
But remember, as we were talking about the Vikings news and stuff, that Sunday, September 19th, that's just a couple days from now, Vikings versus the Cardinals at 3 p.m. is going to be that next game. That kickoff's happening right at 3, but that kickoff for Vikings game day broadcast will be at 2:30. So be here back with us. It'll be myself and Ian. We'll be talking football all day long. And we're going to be playing a bunch of Vikings-themed game and football-themed games because we'll play some top 10. We'll play some Vikings bingo. We'll play some Skull bingo. We're going to have a big blast. You can win a bunch of PGL points. You can win a bunch of money. So, yeah, you're going to want to be around for that.
Oh, yeah, no, that will definitely be a lot of fun. I mean, like, anything Vikings-related is just going to be super fun.
Right?
So definitely tune into that. It's going to be awesome. And, well, as you guys know, we are Viking-related now.
Absolutely.
Because we teamed up with the Vikings for the E-Type game, Vikings Victory. You can pick a letter in the Skull bonus to win some big prizes in there. Definitely one of our favorite games for sure.
Yep.
And one of your guys' favorite games too. You guys play it all the time. So definitely, this game day, when it rolls around, log into some Vikings Victory to send over the Vikings some luck.
Yeah, this is actually season 3 of our partnership here.
Wow,
that
that's
we're in
awesome.
right now. Yeah, that's that was what brought me on board here at Pilot, and super excited that all happened. Yeah, we got a lot of folks on board here since then,
right.
and kind of the vein of how all these things go, right? So it's super fun, and we owe Pilot Games, of course, in Pilot TV for existing, but also the Vikings for that all coming to fruition.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, super thankful to all these awesome organizations that have put us in this super cool position to talk to you guys and have fun.
Absolutely.
On just these happy hours.
Yeah,
very, very simple, a couple hours, but we love them. We love you guys. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, we do. We love hanging out with you guys.
That's right. But we got some Jackpot Hunter standings to get into.
Oh yeah, they've been crazy.
Oh my
Absolutely
gosh, they have
insane.
been.
Yeah.
We got, it's starting off pretty crazy too.
Yeah.
I mean, just starting off with a 6-way
Oh my goodness.
8th place tie. It's absolutely insane, and I'll hop right into it.
Yeah.
Because we got 2 new players hopping in. It's Jim Rocks over at Harbor Bar and Restaurant, and Short Bus over at Broadway Pizza Maple Grove. And they are tied up with Pee Wee at TJ's Tavern on and off sale, Sandbar at Shore 96, Amy Pay Me at American Legion Rice, and Otter 61 at VFW Coon Rapids. They are all tied up at 12,000 points. And Amy Pay Me and Otter 61, they haven't moved.
No,
since being in first place.
They were in first place with 12,000 points like way long time ago, and they've just slowly worked their way down.
Yeah.
And
they're still in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, good for them. But so those are all the ties in 8th place. And then number 7, all on their lonesome, it's Bull over at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 14,000 points. Number 6, it is Curtis J at Country Lounge, getting bumped up from 5th place to 6th, and he has 15,000 points. Number 4, it is a 2-way tie, getting bumped up from being tied in 3rd place to now in 4th place is Lula Finn and Wolfstein. Lula Finn at American Legion Shakopee, and Wolfstein over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, both with 16,000 points.
Okay.
And then at number 3, being bumped up from 2nd spot, it's 1 away, over at Shady's Rail Side with 17,000 points. And so that means there's a 2-way tie in 1st place.
Wow.
And of course, sticking it out into 1st place, it's Yaks 370 over at Winners in Cold Spring. But joining him in 1st place, jumping up from 5th place, it's Joni over at Bleachers.
Wow.
Yeah, it's doing some crazy stuff over there at Bleachers. But they're tied up with 20,000 points in 1st place, Joni and Yaks 370. But we got a winner. It's Mimi. Over at Pappy's Cafe 2 in Coon Rapids, getting that muscle at 34.60. Nice job, Mimi.
Well, Joni is doing a very rare feat that we've seen. She's in 2 top 10s right now.
Yeah.
But to be in 1st and in another top 10.
That's
I don't know
crazy.
that I've ever seen that. Like,
No.
you're first in this one and you're in another top 10. But, I expect nothing less from Joni. She is a competitor.
Joni's just built differently.
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
right. She built different. In 9th place in our location side, we have a 4-way tie as well. We got American Legion Fridley, Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids, Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale, and Pappy's Cafe in Coon Rapids. They all have 24,000 points. Then with 27,000 points over in Rice, it's Shady's Railside in 8th place. In 6th place, we got another tie. It's a 2-way tie this time. It's at Bleachers Maplewood and Municipal Liquor Store Akeley. They both have 31,000 points. Then with 35,000 points over in Goodhue, it's a Corner Bar in 5th place. Then in 4th place, we got American Legion Shakopee with 37,000 points. Then in 3rd place, it's our reigning champions, Riverboat Depot in Sartell with 39,000 points. Then with 42,000 points over in Rice, it's the American Legion in second place. In first place, who is it? Well, it's Country Lounge. They've been there for a while now in St. Paul. They've got 46,000 points.
Wow, yeah, no, Country Lounge has just been.
Hey, guys.
Hey, everybody. Sorry for the quick commercial break. Just,
We don't know why it happens.
We don't know. Just a quick word from our sponsors. I
That's
guess.
right.
3-second word, really quick. but we were talking about, what were we talking about?
We were talking
Oh,
about
yeah, Country Lounge.
Yeah,
how
Country Lounge.
crazy they've been, just leading the pack for so long. But, just a congratulations to our players and locations in those Jackpot Hunter standings. You guys are just, the best of the best, doing super crazy. So good job, everybody. Producer Ben, before we get into our next list of celebrities, our celebrity birthday, we have a little something that producer Ben sent in about the game this Sunday.
Oh,
it's
that
it's
sounds
the
good. Yeah,
it's the
let's
spread,
look at
the
it.
over and unders of everything from Vegas.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool. But so the spread, the point spread, the Cardinals are favorited by about 4 points.
Okay.
So it's a pretty close game. And the money line, the Cardinals are minus 200 and the Vikings are plus 170.
Okay.
So so a pretty even matchup, but the Cardinals are slightly favored.
Okay.
And then the over under is 50.5 points, or it's 50 points.
Okay.
With the over being minus 115 and the under being minus 105.
Okay.
So the over is actually slightly favored in this.
Interesting.
Yeah. So with two pretty good defenses, but also two powerhouse offenses.
Yes.
So it's an interesting matchup, and I'm pretty excited to see it.
I am too. I'm excited as well. And the other day when Ian and Ben were on air and I was producing, they started talking about different players for the Cardinals and stuff and things that were going on during the week. And so I was trying to look up information to send over to him, and then I found this communication between Chandler Jones. All right. Did you see this? I did. Yeah.
Let him know though. It's hilarious.
Yeah. I'm gonna actually see if I can still have it. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up here. Because this is super funny.
No, it is hilarious. They were just two teammates just making fun of each other, and that locker room talk to the.
I'm gonna have to look at it in the Slack channel.
Oh, in the Slack channel. Oh, so you can see when you sent it in and stuff.
Yeah.
But we are 50 balls drawn. Oh, we're actually.
Could we do it? Yeah.
We could. We're at 51 balls.
Okay.
6 balls away. Most of the players are. Let's see. 53 balls. 54.
Come on. No whammies.
That's okay. We still got a good amount of games left to
sure.
get some opportunities at it.
Yeah. So I got it here. So Kyler Murray had said about Chandler Jones said.
Yeah.
He's really unorthodox guy. He takes his shirt off. He doesn't look too good, but he makes plays on Sunday. Okay? So it was a little bit harsh words. I mean, just
doesn't look too good with the shirt off, but
yeah.
I guess he does stuff on Sunday.
Yeah, on Sundays he makes some plays. But so Chandler Jones saw those comments and just wanted to mention some things back to Kyler.
But we got a couple winners. It's Hans over at American Legion. North Mankato, and then it was Mack Truck over at 3D Sports Bar over in Byron, getting that must go at 33-20. Nice job, Hans. Nice job, Mack Truck.
So Chandler Jones talking about Kyler Murray said, somebody tell Baby Yoda the truth about his new hairdo. They're like, wow, yeah. From now on, I think it was.
Oh, this must be the picture Chandler Jones was speaking about. it's a picture of Baby Yoda, but dressed up as Kyler Murray with his haircut and everything. Yeah, nice. I mean he's definitely a very Baby Yoda-like player.
This guy's got a short arm.
Yeah, he's just running around the field.
Yeah, we're gonna have to keep him contained, keep him in the pocket.
Very true. It's hard too, though. He's very speedy.
Yeah, and he's got a nice arm, and they run that air raid offense, of course, of Kingsbury. So we'll just see how it all goes. But they're a dangerous team always. Yeah. But I think we're a dangerous team, and I think we're hungry. I saw Delvin Cook saying, that the team's hungry for that win.
No, so. I agree, and I wouldn't be surprised if our offense just goes crazy. You know what I mean? So so with that in mind, What is your what is your spread for the? What's your prediction? What do you think? Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, you're good.
What do you think we're gonna win by? Like, what do you think the point differential is gonna be? Like, what
Yeah. I'm thinking we're winning. All right. 28 to 24.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you're going with the over for the 50 point. Okay, I like it. I think for me, I'm gonna say it's not gonna be as close. I think it's gonna be 38
Okay.
and 14.
Oh, wow.
So I'm
Okay.
still going
Pulling away
with
a
the
little bit
over.
at the late, yeah.
Still going with the over, but it's gonna be a little bit of a mismatch, I think.
Okay. All right. I like it.
I think our cornerback room is going to be able to lock up their receivers pretty
Okay.
well.
Yeah.
And I think Dalvin Cook is just going to go crazy.
Nice.
I think they're not going to be able to contain him like they contained Derrick Henry last
Okay.
week.
Yeah.
And I think they're just going to run away with it literally.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Well, maybe we'll see if Prod Ben has a pick. He can, he can message that in.
We'll see what his thoughts are on it as
That's
well.
right, that's right.
But we'll get started with our celebrity birthdays.
Okay, yeah.
And we're starting with a pretty good one because born in 1907, it's Warren Burger.
Okay.
The guy who invented the burger.
Oh.
But no, that's not him. but Mr. Burger, he was born in 1907, and he was the 15th Supreme Court Justice from 1969 to 86.
Ooh.
So just like 17 years.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. The Burger Court. I went to the Burger Court once, but they just served, like fast food.
Oh, okay. I see. Oh, weird. Not a lot of justice being served in that courtroom, I guess.
Born in
But it's my happy birthday, Warren.
That's right. In all seriousness.
Yes.
Born in 1923, Hank Williams, American country singer, songwriter, Cold, Cold Heart, Hey Good Looking, Hey Good Looking, You're Cheating Heart, a bunch of them. Hank Williams, of course, and then his son, of course, Hank Williams Jr.,
right, yeah.
both super famous country singers.
Oh, yeah, for sure. No, definitely just a country legend, Hank Williams is. So happy birthday, Hank. Hope you have a good one.
The topic of, I may have told you the story before, but the topic of Hank Williams actually got me thrown out of calculus class one time.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So it just me being just a stupid, like 17-year-old kid. But,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But so we're having a break for the day. Like the teacher was like a Friday or whatever and said, hey, you guys have been doing a great job.
Yeah.
Like we're just going to play some Family Feud instead of, doing class.
Yeah.
So broke us up into two teams.
Okay.
He's asking the other team, I guess you know how Family Feud works. They won that they got to answer the questions,
Yeah.
right? And they're going through their group, and the girl says, they answer the question, Hank Williams, okay?
Yeah.
And he's like, yes, you got it. And then they flip it, and it's Hank Williams Jr. I was like, well, no, she didn't get it unless Hank Williams is up there too, and they just accidentally flipped that over.
Yeah.
Like, that's Hank Williams Jr. And he was like, well, same thing. And I said, no, Hank Williams is a famous country singer.
Yeah.
And Hank Williams Jr. is as well. Well, there you go.
Oh, but we got a winner. It's Jess over at Beatles Bar and Grill in Rochester, getting that Musco with 34-40. Nice job, Jess.
And I still see my point that I was
Yes,
making.
yes.
That they're two, they have to be separated because they're both famous.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
but
and they're
I
two
was
different
just,
people.
and he was like, well, we're giving it to him. And I was like, well, if this thing's not going to be run legitimately,
Yes.
then I'm just not going to play.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, if you're not going to play, you can go to the office. I said, I'd gladly go to the office. I want to talk to the office about this. This is a rigged.
Miseducating us.
Yes.
I totally would have caused a stink about that too. That's totally something I would have. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. I remember one time. My history teacher. I was really good with my history teacher.
Okay.
We were really good. Like had a really good relationship.
Yeah.
And I came into school one day, or I'm into class one day, and it was like halfway through the day. He I had already been teaching a lot of classes and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I came in, and he was standing out in the hallway while I was doing this.
Uh-huh.
And I walk into class. I get a piece of paper out, and I write petition something on it. And I just hand it around. Everybody signs it, and I present it to him when he walks in and sits at his desk before he could say anything.
Uh-huh.
And it was a petition for me to teach the class for the day. and so he just looked at it. He looked up at me, and he looked at it. And he was like. And just put it down and just started typing on his computer. And I was like, okay, I got the green lights. So I just taught
funny.
the class for the whole day.
That's
I
hilarious.
just was reading the chapter out of the textbook. I was asking questions. I
Yeah.
was like picking up kids to like read certain chapters. It was terrible.
That's
Oh,
hilarious.
it was super funny. Oh yeah, no, it was.
That's funny.
I was definitely up to a lot of weird stuff in high school. It was a pretty funny time.
Well, speaking of weird stuff, we're just a little over a minute left to get enrolled in this next game. This is game number 13 of the
Yes,
broadcast?
that's right.
Oh, so we got to do
Ooh,
something
we did
because we missed it.
because it is a hump game on a Friday. Nothing is quite larger than a hump game on a Friday.
No.
Ian and I were talking about it last night.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I think now that I'm examining this current hump game, it is indeed larger than a hump game on a Thursday.
I don't know how it couldn't be. Fridays, the lights are just a little brighter.
Oh, just
that's
a
for
tad
sure.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah, that is not even a question.
Oh yeah, for sure. We got producer Ben is typing in the chat. He said Higgs is just a natural academic.
Well, yeah,
You know,
I mean, that's why you get the nickname Professor.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, Professor Hickey, of course.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
And I mean, it's just when you can lead a class that naturally like that.
Yeah, I mean,
of high school social studies.
Yeah,
It's-
things
it's a
just come
different
natural
level.
to you.
Of course, of course. Just the War of 1812. If you didn't know, it happened in 1812.
well, we did get Ben's. We didn't talk about it yet, but Ben did give a prediction, didn't he?
Oh, he did. All right, so he said for the Vikings and Cardinals game, it's going to be 27-24 with the Vikings winning it.
Okay, all right.
I like it. A close game. Definitely. I think realistically it'll be a close game.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted my prediction to be a little off the wall.
Well, we got a $51.40 must go on this one. A minor sitting at $2,439.25 that has 54 balls on it. So we got a major that's over $5,000. It's 49 balls. We got a mega that's over. Well, it's not over. It's exactly $100,000, and you can hit that in 44 balls. But this is a great opportunity. It is a hump game, so I mean, yeah, it's a lot of luck flowing right now.
Indeed, 100% truthfully.
Yes.
And factful.
For sure.
but so it's been Warren Berger's birthday today,
Yes.
Hank Williams, and now born in 1928, it is Roddy McDowell's birthday.
Okay.
So happy birthday, Roddy. He was an actor and known for being on Planet of the Apes,
Okay, that's a big one.
Cleopatra,
Oh, no.
and Lord Love a Duck, which
Oh.
I haven't actually heard of that one.
I've never heard of Lord
Yeah.
Love a Duck, but
But
Cleopatra.
yeah, Cleopatra and Planet of the Apes, those are big ones.
Yeah.
Do you know who he was in Planet of the Apes?
I'd have to look it up. Roddy McDowell. Yeah. I'm
Let's
sure, maybe I'll
see.
recognize him once I see his picture.
Oops. Let's see, Roddy McDowell. Okay. So was he just the main dude?
No, he was like the professor, I think, or like the scientist, wasn't he? Because the main dude would have been Charlton Heston.
Cornelius was his name.
Okay.
So is he the? He was one of the. He was one of the apes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's awesome. So he was in 3 of the sequels.
Okay.
And he was in the TV show too.
Okay.
Yeah, that's him. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Sweet.
And but when I saw his face, he's been in a lot of stuff.
Oh,
Like,
he has
I
been.
recognize him.
He
for sure.
definitely. Yeah, man, Planet of the Apes. That's a series I never really got into.
Oh, no, I never watched this TV series. There it is, Terry over at VFW Brooklyn Park, winning that in 60 balls, so that's that $51.40 must-go prize there on the hump game. Hope you take that hump luck along with you, Terry, throughout your Friday night.
Of course. And not only was it a hump game, but it was also just a lucky game in general.
Yes.
Because of our lucky numbers. And now we're heading
That
into
was actually a double hump camel game.
Oh,
I didn't even think about that.
Secretly, in secret, it was a double
was,
hump.
yeah.
For sure. But now we're heading into a double 7 lucky game.
yes.
Number 14. So definitely log on to this one. This is a really lucky one, but our next game is super lucky too. Because
Yes.
it's a game number 15, and that was one of our lucky numbers starting out the broadcast.
No doubt about it. That is for sure.
For sure.
Well, just 1 year later, on 1929, Sterling Moss, auto racer, he's a 16 times F1 Grand Prix champion.
Wow.
World F1 Drivers' Championship runner-up.
From 55 to 58.
So that's 55, 56, 57, 58. So 4 years in a row was the runner-up.
Gosh.
12 hours of Sebring, 1954.
I wonder what that
I don't know what
is.
that is. and he was a broadcaster as well. He broadcast for ABC, F1, and NASCAR.
It's an annual motorsport endurance race.
Oh, so he must have won it.
Oh, yeah. That's crazy.
To do 12 hours of driving.
Yeah.
It just seems insane.
Yeah, I mean, like, after 2.5 hours of driving for me, I'm just kind of like, oh, I kind of need to take a break.
Right?
You know, and that's just, like, on a nice drive, driving
Right.
55 on a nice back road with, like, trees and stuff. This dude's just, like, going 250 around a racetrack, with other racers around him for 12 hours. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's got Sammy Hagar blowing into his ears, I can't drive 55. He's doing that for 12 hours.
Oh my God. This is the same song, and also with Danger Zone moved in there, too.
John, producer Ben was just saying that, he probably had that on repeat.
Not 100%. I think also with, like, Danger Zone sprinkled in there.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
No, definitely an inspirational, I think, playlist.
For sure,
But happy birthday, Sterling Moss. That's pretty cool. You're a crazy F1 driver. That's insane. But born afterwards.
I've been listening to that Highway to Hell. That's what.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah, a little AC/DC.
It might have been a tiny bit before his time, but but so was Danger Zone. So.
Right. and I can't drive 55. There wasn't even those kind of.
Maybe he was driving so flat.
Road, so he wouldn't even known the reference.
Very true. He was like, what does that even mean?
Yeah,
I go like 200 every time I'm on the road. but happy birthday, Sterling. And now, moving on to the next one, born in 1931, it's Anne Bancroft.
Okay.
She was a stage and screen, Emmy, Oscar, and Tony Award-winning actress.
That's impressive.
Wow. She was in The Graduate,
huge movie.
The Miracle Worker, and a director and screenwriter as well.
Wow. Yeah, very talented, obviously. Yeah,
that is awesome.
The Graduate, a huge movie, obviously.
Yeah, for sure. So happy birthday, Anne Bancroft. A lot of stuff on your resume. Somebody with a lot of stuff on their resume too. Up next.
Yeah, then they piles and piles of resume builders, and this guy's born in 1945. Phil Jackson, of course, NBA player and coach. Obviously, much more famous, even though he won a championship as a player.
Yes.
Much more famous on the coaching side of things.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, how many championships did he have? Like,
is it 10?
I think it is 10 because he won. He
won
three. No, he won 3 with Kobe and Shaq.
Okay.
6 with Michael, so it was 9.
It was 9. Okay. And then the 10th is his player one.
Oh, he did get one as a player.
Yes.
Yeah, he did. Oh, man. And he is just one of the best NBA coaches of all time.
Oh,
I mean, like, just the fact he was, all there throughout Michael Jordan's entire, championship run.
Right.
And even a little bit before that as well. And then he transferred from that to one of the other greatest the dynasties of all time.
Yes.
From the Bulls dynasty to that Lakers dynasty, and just one, insane with both of them.
Right.
And then after that, he still had a successful career with the Lakers until 2011. Wait, that means he also won the back-to-back rings with Kobe.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know. I didn't even realize that. I thought that was somebody. Wow. Okay. So that means he has like 11 rings or 12 maybe.
Yeah.
Wow.
When you add the player in and then all that. Yeah, I don't know. I have to look that up.
Yeah.
Red Otterbach, right, had it the most before then for the Celtics.
Yes.
There it is, Buck and Tim splitting that Musco prize. Tim's at 40 Club in Atkin, and Buck is playing at Mugshots at Cosmos, splitting that 40-40. So that seems really lucky. So I feel like there's a lot of luck flowing over there to Buck and Tim from that one. Yeah.
Very, very true. But I was informed by producer Ben he has 13.
Oh,
13 championships. That's just insanity.
Wow.
Like absolutely, just definitely one of the greatest of all time. Just as any person in the NBA.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So definitely happy birthday, Phil Jackson. You're a super insanely talented coach for sure. Also, he was an NBA basketball player. It's not bad at basketball either.
So yeah. I mean, you just make it to the NBA as a player or a coach, and that's it's the point of the spear, right?
Yes.
I mean, you're at the very pinnacle.
Exactly.
And then to be able to do it for both things, and then to be a champion at both things.
Gosh,
that's
it's
amazing.
Crazy. Yeah. Twice? Oh, he won twice as a player?
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh,
All
he
right.
must have been a part of the Knicks championships in the 70s.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. And I saw he was a player for like he had a pretty good career. It was maybe like about 8 seasons, I think.
Yeah.
So I mean, pretty impressive.
It wasn't
for
like
sure.
he just played one season and then bounced or something. Yeah.
Oh.
No, very successful career.
Sure.
I was trying to read the hand signals. You know, Ben's way over there in the
So-
production room, and I'm trying to read that, you know, and sometimes I get distracted by the studio audience.
Yes, of course.
And then
Yeah,
Larry's hair is so big,
Oh my
like our
gosh.
cameraman.
It's
hard for
Larry.
me
It's
to-
awesome, but it's
Yeah, we love
distracting.
it. I mean, it's
Yeah.
It actually it's kind of like Eric Kendricks. You know, it's
Yes.
just like head and shoulders, kind of just beautiful.
Exactly. No, it is
Yeah.
very luscious. but so happy birthday, Phil Jackson. Just absolutely raving about Phil Jackson for a little bit.
Absolutely.
He deserves it.
Yeah.
But born a couple of years later in 1947, it's Jeff McNally, and he was a Pulitzer Prize-winning cartoonist known for Shoe.
Oh, Shoe. Okay, I'm familiar with that. Yeah, his old newspaper cartoon. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
that's on there. Yeah, I think I think it still runs in newspapers. And I'm pretty sure I've got the right cartoon in my mind. We got just a few seconds here left to get enrolled in this game number 15 of the broadcast. We're working our way towards 23 games for this happy hour, trying to give away this minor jackpot for sure today. We're now over 2,500. Yep, that's the one I was thinking of.
Yep,
Okay,
awesome.
Yep. $2,500 at 54 balls. We're over half of our way through the 2000s, getting our way towards a 56 if no one wins it here soon. But we're looking to give it a.
Yeah, and Shoe went on from September 13th, 1977, until, unfortunately, Jeff McNally passed away in 2000.
Okay.
And it was long running throughout all that time, though.
Yeah, I think it might still appear, like I'm sure just
Oh, yeah, just like
reruns
reruns of it. Yeah, for sure. I mean, Pulitzer Prize winning.
Yeah.
Like, no surprise there.
Very, very cool stuff for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Well, 1948, yes, super talented actor, comedian, John Ritter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's an actor, one of the greatest, I think,
Wonder.
physical comedians of all time. Just really was good at that physical humor.
Oh, yeah.
But he starred on some things like Three's Company, It, and 8 Simple Rules.
Who was he in It? Oh,
not
he was
sure.
one of the adults in It, wasn't he?
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
yeah, no, that's crazy. Yeah, John Ritter is he's very talented. I've always been a fan of John Ritter. Yeah, that's I actually didn't know he was in It.
Yeah,
That's funny
there
though.
you go.
So
Yeah.
happy birthday, John Ritter. We love another John. Johns
Yeah,
are legendary.
absolutely.
but so happy birthday. And up
I
next.
just realized we're really
What's up?
John cubed tonight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
producer Ben his first name actually is John.
That's right. That's right. So John cubed for the night, just so you guys know, that adds a little bit extra luck as well.
absolutely.
Just sprinkled throughout. There you go. but so happy birthday to another John. But born in 1974. A legend for the NBA. It's Rasheed Wallace. He was an NBA forward, known for playing with the Pistons
Yes.
and the Blazers as well.
Yes,
and
yeah. Won that championship with the Pistons.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. He was, won that 2003-2004 NBA championship with the Pistons, like you said.
Yep.
And he was a 4-time NBA All-Star as well, just known for his super physical defense.
Yeah.
He was just such a good defensive player. And yeah, just one of those pieces that the Pistons were able to pick up before that championship run.
Yeah.
And it was just, it was history from there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, legendary player and probably one of the most physically talented players.
Oh yeah, no, that is completely true. We had a lot of those on those good in the work Pistons, but we got a couple winners. It is Gumby getting another win, and Kenny K at House of Pizza Sartell, and Gumby is of course that municipal liquor store in Akeley.
Yeah, congratulations, guys. That means we're getting into a game number 16 of the broadcast. We got, like we say, we're rolling through 23 games. You got just a little under 2.5 minutes to get enrolled in this game number 16. And we got one more celebrity birthday,
That's right.
and it's a pretty fun one. We like this this player. A lot of sports today.
Very true.
Yeah, and born in 1995, so not that old of a guy.
No.
But Patrick Mahomes, NFL quarterback. He was a Super Bowl MVP. Super Bowl champion,
Yeah.
and an NFL MVP.
That's just crazy. I mean, like he's almost a Hall of Fame lock if he continues his career like this.
Yeah,
like
because he's been to 2 Super Bowls,
Yes.
won one. I mean, widely considered the current best quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously Tom Brady's still playing, so
yes.
he's
all time. He definitely
all time,
he
yeah.
might beat him out. All time.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's just crazy. That was a legendary matchup last Super Bowl. That was a really enjoyable matchup to see. But just the new wave confronting like the current greatest of all time.
Yes.
Nearing the end of his career, it was definitely a cool thing to see. But Patrick Mahomes, it's hard to hate him. He's just such a likable guy. He's elite at what he does, and he very, very good, very good quarterback.
Yeah, in that Super Bowl with a really diminished offensive line.
Yeah.
Watching him just with no time and running and all that and throwing just laser accurate passes was super impressive.
Oh my God, and I can't believe they were getting dropped.
Oh yeah,
Like it was insane.
Yeah. No, just super impressive player. Seems like a great guy, and so
For sure.
we're rooting for him. But happy birthday, Patrick Mahomes.
That's right.
But yeah, no, it's funny. I don't know. I'll get your reaction on this, but kind of a tongue-in-cheek comment. But this week, Tom Brady said that he can see himself playing till 50.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wonder. No, I didn't see that. I wonder
Okay.
if he actually said that. Like,
Well, yeah, I've watched the clip.
Yeah.
It's from a little video thing that they do between him and Gronk. They call it Tommy and Gronky.
yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah. Okay. And so they sit like with a little kiddie pool next to them,
Yeah.
and they kind of sit there. And I think it was that they were reading questions from fans.
Yeah.
And when the fans asked, "Will Tom Brady play till he's 50?" And he was kind of like, I don't see why not, kind of thing.
Wow.
Yeah. And and he said, Florida's a retirement state, so I can just play till I'm 50 and then retire.
Yeah.
But I was like, I mean, he didn't seem. Oh, we got a funny.
It's a picture of Drew Brees and Tom Brady with like just super old men in the future, just on the History Channel, like still playing in the NFL. Oh my God, that's funny.
I like Drew Brees on the Monday night broadcast.
I didn't. Yeah. He made an appearance on the Eli Manning and Peyton Manning.
No, he's part of the crew now that's like part of the broadcast crew.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
so maybe it's
awesome.
not Monday night. Maybe that's
The Thursday
Sunday
night?
night.
Oh, Sunday night?
Maybe the Sunday night because it's
Sweet.
it's with Tony Dungy and yeah.
Gotcha.
So I think
Okay.
it's Sunday night. I think that's the NBC crew.
Man, that's awesome. I mean,
he does a nice job with it.
being able to hear a football mind like his, like that's a privilege. That's super cool. Man, I'm definitely.
I
gonna
do like
have to
that
tune in
Manning
for
though.
one.
I wish I
fun.
would have watched the whole thing, but I've seen clips of it. But I think super fun.
I wonder if they're going to be doing that every Monday. I think they are.
I hope they are,
Like
yeah.
on ESPN2, I think
Yeah.
they're just every Monday it's going to be Peyton and Eli just
Yeah.
doing that every week. So that'll be a lot of fun to watch.
With the way my streaming service goes, I don't get ESPN2, so it's kind of a bummer on that. I got ESPN, but I don't have ESPN2. So anyway, but
Cool.
there it is. Well, we're past our minor on this game. We're working on this must-go $46.60. This is game number 16. That'll grow and roll till game number 17. But somebody here in 16 is going to win $46.60.
Oh, and there it is. It's Forget You D over at
big-time
VFW. Oh, huge time player over at VFW Austin, getting that 46.60 must go. Nice job, Forget You D.
Yeah.
But now we're getting enrolled into a game number 17.
Yes.
And we're gonna take a quick break.
All right,
break
sounds
real
good.
quick.
All right,
That's
we'll see
right.
you guys in just a couple of minutes.
That's right.
Hey guys, and we've had so much fun giving out a bunch of jackpots over the last couple months, I feel like.
Yeah.
But just like this last week has been a really hype time for jackpots. We had 19 go out just last week. But we've had so many just this season with 170 as our season X total.
Yeah, that's amazing, coming in the week already with 170. And Friday was no different. It started off the weekend with a bang. On Friday, we had PK McHugh over at Lakefront Bar winning that Vikings bingo jackpot of $12,280.34. But speaking of a bang, TNT got a jackpot over at Elks Lodge Red Wing with $1,038.85. Then Jody H got in on the winning with over at Sherwood Lounge with $773.78. And then Shazam, our Friday hero, went in over at Howie's Sports Bar and Grill, winning $4,575.68. But that was just Friday.
Yeah, Saturday's jackpots, they continued, and they were pretty large as well. We had Short Bus over at Broadway Pizza in Maple Grove taking home $948.
I guess it's time to get on the Short Bus, because Short Bus has won a couple of jackpots just in the last couple of weeks.
Super impressive stuff over there. Then we had Ruby over at Friendly Buffalo taking home $5,475 to end off that Saturday.
Nice.
Yeah, really good jackpot. But then we had D.L. Bowman get the final jackpot of the weekend on that Sunday over at the Grillium, taking home $643.
I guess here's the deal, guys. You just keep winning. We'll keep sending the cash out. Good job out there on the jackpots.
Hey guys, and we love playing Vikings Bingo. We play it from 12 to 1 every single day, and we have just recently switched over back to Vikings Bingo, which is awesome. So we're putting the Iking back in Twiking in this Twiking zone.
Yeah, absolutely. Here we go. In 10th place, we got Kick It over at Bleachers with 85,000 points. With 87,000 points, just 2,000 points more. Over at the VFW Spring Lake Park, it's our number 9 player, Looser Dave. In 8th place, we got Scrub Eye over at VFW Blaine with 88,000 points. They're all super tight there. Then with 93,000 points over at Nisswa Legion, it's Puts in 7th place. In 6th place, we got Joni over at Mama T's Castle Tap with 95,000 points. Then with 97,000 points, we got 5th place player SNS over at Chanticleer Pizza in Coon Rapids. Then we jump right into our 100,000 point club, and who is it? Well, it's our Season 9 champion. That's right, the reigning champion. In 4th place, it's Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon with 104,000 points. Then with 114,000 points, it's over at Corky's Bar South Haven. 3rd place is Nan. In 2nd place, it's Lucky Tim over at the Lakefront Bar with 160,000 points. But with 171,000 points over at Corner Bar Goodhue, it's not Lucky, our number 1 player in the state in the Twiking zone.
Oh yeah, well, maybe if these players keep as hot as they've been, we may see a 200,000 point club come in this week. We just need a lot of play happening.
Right.
But let's talk about the location size, because when you're talking about high pointage, these locations have accumulated some crazy amounts of points. Because in 10th place, we start off in the 100,000 point club, and not only is it starting off in the 100,000 point club, but we're starting off with the reigning champs in 10th place. It's Titan Sports Saloon, who just won Season 9. Right now, sitting with 127,000 points. 9th place, we got St. Paul Park Legion with 133,000 points. With 145,000 points over there in La Center. In 7th place, we have a two-way tie. It's a big-time tie because it's not just over in La Center, but it's also in Oak Park Heights, because it's a tie between Miniger Sports Hub and Carboni's Pizzeria and Pug Pub, Oak Park Heights.
Wow.
Yeah, they both have 145,000 points. In 6th place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven with 171,000 points. With 179,000 points in 5th place, we got American Legion Fridley. In 4th place, we got Lakefront Bar over in La Center with 186,000 points. Then with 210,000 points in 3rd place, we have Mapleview Lounge 2. Then in 2nd place, over there in Goodhue, we have the Corner Bar in Goodhue with 256,000 points. And here's the most impressive score of them all. In the 300,000 point club, in 1st place, it's VFW Spring Lake Park with a whopping total of 371 Twiking points.
That is amazing. Those locations, those players have been killing it, and we got a lot of seasons still left. Hey guys, well, it has been a super fun PGL season so far, and last week we just added one more day because that's right, just like the TV screen right behind me says, we got game day bingo back for the Vikings season, so now it's 3 days of PGL.
Oh yeah, I love those 3 days of PGL, but they've had huge implications into our PGL standings because we had some big shakeups happen over just on Sunday.
Yeah, that's for
well,
sure.
In 10th place, we got Sarah Honey over at VFW Austin with 510,000 points. Then with 521,000 points in 8th place, it's Sloppy over at Malone's Bar and Grill. But then who is that big riser that jumped up there this last Sunday? It was T-Max 750.
Hey guys, and welcome back. We had a nice little break, but someone else had a better time while we were out.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Game number 17, the Light over at Arlington House won $43. Nice job, Light.
Nicely done. Well, that minor now is clicked up to $2,722 as you guys are still enrolling. We're trying to give out that money right here in the last few games. We're getting enrolled in game number 18. Just over 30 seconds left to do so. It's just $1 card. You can play up to 36 cards every single round.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And, well, we're heading right back into the Twiking Zone, as you guys know. Going over it a second time just to, if you didn't hear it the first time, now you're hearing it this time.
If you didn't know, now you know.
That's right, and I'll let you get right into the players.
Okay, in 10th place, dropping back from 9th, back into 10th place, it's Looser Dave over at the VFW Spring Lake Park with 87,000 points. But with 91,000 points over at Bleachers, it's Kick It over in 9th place. In 7th place, we got a two-way tie between Joni over at the VFW North St. Paul with 101,000 points and Scrub Eye at American Legion Fridley with the same score. In 6th place, we got Puts over at Willard's Bar of Backless with 104,000 points. But with 106,000 points over at Chanticleer Pizza Coon Rapids, it's SNS in 5th place. In 4th place, we've got the reigning champion Elsa. The Bingo Wizard herself plays at Titan Sports Saloon with 115,000 points. With 118,000 points, it's Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven in 3rd place. In 2nd place, we got Lucky Tim over at the White Front Saloon with 167,000 points. But our number one player in the entire state of Minnesota is not Lucky over at Corner Bar Goodhue with 178,000 points.
Awesome. Well, now we're getting right into the location standing side of things. And at number 10, it is St. Paul Park Legion with 133,000 points. Number 9, it is Titan Sports Saloon over in Oakdale with 138,000 points. Number 8, it is Miniger Sports Hub in La Crescent with 145,000 points. Number 7, it's Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub over in Oak Park Heights with 151,000 points. Number 6, it is Corky's Bar in South Haven with 179,000 points. Number 5, it is Lakefront Bar in La Center with 186,000 points. And then number 4, it is American Legion Fridley with 197,000 points, almost in that 200,000 point club. But number 3, they are in the 200,000 point club. It is Maple View Lounge with 228,000 points. Okay. And number 2, it's Corner Bar in Goodhue with 277,000 points. And then in first place, the only member of the 300,000 point club, it is VFW Spring Lake Park with 385,000 points.
Amazing. Yeah, both those players and locations in the Twiking Zone. Getting after it. It's been a super fun season, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, that's right. But we got Yags 370 at Riverboat Depot and Hog over at Monte's Sports Bar, both splitting that 55-60 must go. Nice job, guys.
Yeah. Yags 370, our number one player in the state in this very game. That may get him solo possession, moving out of that tie with Joni. We'll see if that holds up. We'll see if Joni comes back with a win. A lot of things could happen here as we wrap up these final games. We still got this minor clicking up and rolling at $2,767 as you guys are getting enrolled. It's at 54 balls currently, but it could move up to 56 if you guys keep enrolling and get that thing up over $3,000. It's been a crazy season, not only in the Twiking Zone, but in this Jackpot Hunter. But I'll tell you a thing that's near and dear to my heart is as you travel the highways and the byways around the state, the beautiful state
Yeah.
of Minnesota, you'll see yourself some of the greatest roadside attraction that this country and this world, to just put it mildly, has to offer.
Very, very true. And, just something like the world's largest Paul Bunyan.
Right.
Just something like that.
Just something.
But Paul Bunyan, he's so steeped in Minnesota lore that there isn't just one, but two Paul Bunyan roadside attractions on this list. Ackley, Minnesota, or Akeley, Minnesota, declared itself to be the birthplace of Paul Bunyan in 1949.
I believe it.
And yeah, I believe it too. And they built a wood baby cradle in his honor. In 1985, the town unveiled a new attraction during the town's annual Paul Bunyan Days. A giant statue of Paul Bunyan sitting on one knee with his hand outstretched for visitors to climb. Oh, that's awesome.
When you lower him down like that to be on
Yes.
one knee, it makes him more personable.
Yeah,
and more
exactly.
interactive.
That's right. That's right. But the world's largest Paul Bunyan is actually a little bit shorter than other versions around America. But according to the creators and according to us too,
Yes.
if this sitting Paul just stood up, he would be well over 60 feet tall.
Well, yeah.
So he's the biggest Paul of them all.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
No, no lies are said when we're saying the world's largest Paul Bunyan.
Yeah.
He just might not be the tallest Paul Bunyan.
That's correct.
Unless he stands up.
Yeah, exactly. Well, he's being personable with the people. I mean, taking the knee. Yeah,
That's right.
So it looks like we're getting some fresh hot takes from producer John.
That's right.
Ben.
And on this fresh hot takes, he's saying the various birthplaces claimed that Paul
Okay.
Bunyan was born there include Bemidji, Minnesota, Akeley, Minnesota, and Brainerd, Minnesota.
Okay.
And
as
then
long as they're all in Minnesota, because anywhere else, I mean.
yeah, those are the main three, but another one is Bangor in Maine,
Okay.
Eau Claire in Wisconsin,
Okay.
Oscoda in Michigan,
Oh, interesting.
Osaneki in Michigan, Manistee in Michigan as well, St. Ignace also in Michigan, and then Stevens Point in Wisconsin, along with Wausau in Wisconsin as well.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he wasn't born in Wisconsin.
No, I don't think so. Definitely Minnesota.
And not Maine. I don't think Maine.
No,
Maine
Maine is out of the question for me, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think if you don't think it was in Minnesota specifically, it was at least in the Midwest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And I think it's almost, like most evidence that we can find of his
Yes.
birthplace is going to lead to that the state begins with an M.
Yep, and
Yeah.
it rhymes with Minnesota.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
So that's probably the place you're gonna find.
Yeah,
this.
that's what the scientists say.
Yes, these ones. But we got some Jackpot Hunter standings to get into.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's what we're playing right now, and we, you guys want to know where you're at, and we're about to tell you.
Yeah.
Because starting off, actually, I handled this crazy one.
Oh,
so
yeah,
I'll let you
crazy.
take over for
We
this
got a
one.
6-way tie in 8th place. It was a 4-way tie. Now it's moved to a 6th-place tie. You got Jim Rocks over at Harbor Bar and Restaurant and Short Bus over at Broadway Pizza Maple Grove, tying up with the other 4. I'll say this. Yeah, no surprise here with Short Bus. Short Bus has been on a pretty hot streak lately. Seeing that. But Pee Wee over at TJ's Tavern on and off sale, Sandbar at Shore 96, and Amy Pay Me at American Legion Rice, along with Otter 61 at VFW Coon Rapids. They all 6 of them have 12,000 points.
That's crazy.
Then one of our favorite basketball players, well, I'll hold on to that.
Ooh, we got a winner. It is Colby's over at Bear Trap Tavern in Stock Center. Again, that must go at $55. Nice job, Colby's.
Yeah, nicely done for sure. Well, that was game number 19. That means we're getting enrolled in game number 20 of the broadcast. We just got 20, 21, 22, and 23. So 4 games left, guys. And you're going to want to be in it to win it. Well, in 7th place here in these very standings, the Jackpot Hunter Happy Hour standings, in 7th place is our favorite basketball player in these standings, right?
That's right.
We got Bowl over at Corner Bar Goodhue with 14,000 points. Then with 15,000 points over at the Country Lounge, it's Curtis J in 6th place. Then we jump back into a tie. In 4th place, it's Lula Finn at American Legion Shakopee and Wolfstein over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. They both have 16,000 points. Then with 3 in third place, we have one away over at Shady's Railside with 17,000 points. One away actually used to be one away from first place, but now is a little bit further out.
Yeah, that's right.
But coming into today, now I feel like maybe adjusted on this, but we have a two-way tie in first place with 20,000 points. It is the one player, at least the one that I can think of, that's in two different standings. Joni over at Bleachers, who finished second in our Twiking Zone last season.
That's right.
And a tie for second, is right now tied up with the reigning champion of these very standings, Yags 370. Last time coming in today, getting points at Winners in Cold Spring. Like I say, they both are sitting with 20,000 points.
That's right. Yeah, no, absolutely insane. Crazy rise by Joni. Congrats, Joni. And of course,
from fifth all the way to first.
That's crazy. Just jumping half of the standings.
Right.
But congrats to all of our players on those standings. But now we can get into the location side of things, and we're starting off with another huge tie in this standings. It's in 9th place. It's a 4-way tie. It's between American Legion Fridley, Carboni's Pizza Sierra Billiards, Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale, and Pappy's Cafe 2 in Coon Rapids. They are all at 24,000 points in 9th place. And at number 8, it is Shady's Railside in Rice with 27,000 points. Number 6, it is a 2-way tie between Bleachers and Maplewood and Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley. Both of them have 31,000 points in 6th place. And of course, in number 5, we have Corner Bar and Goodhue with 35,000 points. Number 4, it is American Legion Shakopee with 37,000 points. Number 3, it is Riverboat Depot in Sartell with 39,000 points. Number 2, it's American Legion Rice with 42,000 points. And then in first place, it's Country Lounge in St. Paul with 46,000 points.
They've been crushing it, that is for sure. Well, balls are rolling. We're already hitting ball number 10 of the broadcast here in game number 20. That Must-Go Bingo is at $52.60. That minor sitting at $2,856. You can hit that in 54 balls. I'm trying to do that right here, right now. You got that major that can be hit in 49 balls. That's $5,428.20. Of course, if you hit it in 49 balls, you would not only get the major, you'd also get the minor, and you'd get the Must-Go.
Oh, okay.
So you just sandwich all that into the same pile of cash, and you take it all home with you. But of course, if you can hit it in 44 balls, you'd get the 100,000, the 5,000, the almost 3,000, and the 52.60. So you just throw that all into a pile of cash and go home.
Oh yeah.
So, color me gone.
See you guys in a few months.
That's right. I'm heading somewhere. Wherever it is I desire.
Mars, maybe.
Yeah, maybe Mars. Yeah, that's a thing now, right? Like the first group of non-NASA trained astronauts, right, are going in space or are in space.
I think they went to space.
Okay.
And then they're back now. I forget which group it was, because there's a few groups now. There's the Jeff Bezos one,
right?
With Amazon and stuff, and then there's the Tesla one with Elon Musk.
Yes.
And then I think there's one other one that was just independent of those people.
Okay.
And I think they might have went to space.
Okay.
I'm not too sure though.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
it looked like I thought producer Ben had some hot information about the NASA stuff. It looked like in his eyes. It looked like in his eyes. I don't know.
But I know the Jeff Bezos one. They're trying to go to Mars.
Okay.
They're not just trying to go into space. They're trying to go to Mars and see it and stuff. So that would be pretty crazy.
Yeah, because I don't
think nobody's been to Mars yet. So that'd be a global achievement. That'd be
absolutely
insane.
Oh, think of that.
We got a couple winners. For Get UD over at VFW Austin and Redhead over at Hot Shots Bar and Grill, both splitting that Must-Go at 52.60. Nice job.
Well, Mars is not super conducive for humans to be on.
No, not very.
So I kind of wonder how they do that.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see how they do it. Obviously, I don't think they would be able to stay long.
No.
I mean, they just have to do a quick visit and then back in the Tesla or whatever they're driving over.
Right,
there.
right. Yeah.
Maybe have an autopilot
a little bit. Yeah,
That's right. I mean, you have to keep safe when you're in deep space, though, on autopilot. You might just bump into an asteroid or something.
That's true. You definitely got to keep your eyes peeled
Exactly. 10 to 2.
Fro, as they
keep
say.
Yeah,
that's
so-
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
10 to 2.
The traffic rules don't change in space. It's the same.
That's right. Although now, don't they teach now like it's down below, right?
Is the best.
Is best instead of 10 and 2, which is what I was taught.
Yeah.
Right. But I think now they say down below because like here, like you can break your arms, break your shoulders, all that. And I think here it's more of a natural movement, so it doesn't injure you. And supposedly you can still drive. That would be very weird for me to drive from that position.
Yeah, I do drive like that though.
Do you?
Yeah, I kind of I'll drive like this, like with my hand on there, and then or like. But yeah, usually I do drive like that. It's actually kind of natural for me.
Interesting.
But at first, when I started driving, I did do the 10 to 2 like all the time. Like my hands never left that position.
Yeah.
But then as I got more comfortable with driving, I found out like that was actually better for me, the underhanded way.
Okay.
So it is. I feel like I can control the steering a little bit better.
Okay.
And especially on turns, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, that actually does make sense to me. That's what they're teaching now. That's pretty cool.
Interesting. I just naturally drive with this part of my wrist on the top. Like
Oh
that.
yeah, and then your seat all the way back like
That's
this,
right.
so you're just like.
Yeah, that's what you usually see me tooling around town like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I have seen that many a time.
Yes. Yeah.
For
They're like,
sure.
there it is.
I
I see. Yeah.
Of course. Either that position or you're just under the truck, just lifting it and walking.
That's right. Walking it kind of just
normally you're just matching the speed of whoever's around you, but
Yeah.
I've seen you in a hurry and you got some wheels.
Well, sometimes you gotta turn it up a little bit.
Exactly.
Safely.
Yes.
I'm always a defensive driver.
That's right. Of course, but we do have a space themed this day in history. Though.
Oh, that's interesting. After we just had that conversation.
Yeah, no, that's pretty interesting. But still, if you guys didn't know, today's September 17th, and on this day, in September 17th, in 1976, NASA publicly unveils its first space shuttle, the Enterprise.
Okay.
During a ceremony in Palmdale, California, development of the spacecraft cost almost $10 billion, and it took nearly a decade.
Oh my goodness.
In 1977, the Enterprise became the first space shuttle to fly freely when it was lifted to a height of 25,000 feet by a Boeing 747 airplane and then released, gliding back to Edwards Air Force Base on its own accord. That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's super cool.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, isn't that the ship that Kirk was flying around?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, USS Enterprise.
That's
so, yeah, and I didn't realize I had so much in common with NASA. I spent $10 billion over the last decade too.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, it's pocket change.
Yeah.
10 billion. Well, whatever.
I remember back when 10 billion was a lot of money.
Ancient times. Just the fake rich laugh. Oh yeah, 10 billion.
Yes, Mortimer.
Oh, whatever. Oh yes, James Worthington.
Let's go out to the East Lawn and smoke a cigar.
The East Lawn.
Jackets.
The East Lawn is for the fools. The West Lawn is where the money's at. but we'll see you guys at the West Lawn later. But we have a pretty important part of the broadcast to get into.
For sure.
And it's the charity spotlight. We go over it every day, and we spotlight a different charity every week because it's important.
It is.
To
That's why we
spotlight
do what we do.
Oh, exactly. And we want to let you guys know who you're supporting, and you can even go to these locations and support them if you don't normally play there too.
Absolutely. I want to support that. I really like what they just said they're doing.
Yeah, for sure. And for example, if you like this Spring Lake Lions Club, their mission statement, it is we help fund our local schools, food shelves, and homeless shelters. We support the sick, the elderly, and help keep kids off of the streets. We're huge advocates for the youth in our community by helping sponsor sports, eyeglasses, community events, and activities, scouts, and suicide awareness too. So definitely an awesome message. But we got a winner. It is John.
Yeah.
Over at Zorbaz on Gull Lake, in Lake Shore, getting that Musco at 54.80. Nice job, John.
Well, from John Cube to you, John, congratulations.
That's right. Congrats. And a little bit of luck because you're John. Don't tell anybody.
No. Secret.
That's right. Secret luck. But if you do want to support this awesome charity that is Spring Lake Lions Club, you can go on over to Monte Sports Bar over in Spring Lake Park. And they're they're an awesome location too themselves. They're a non-fuzzy sports bar and cafe serving breakfast all day, which is insane. Ian and I were raving about that yesterday. And they have American grub, televised sports, beers, and a lot of other specials too. So definitely go check them out. And when you play pilot games there, you're supporting the Spring Lake Lions Club.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I love finding that local diner that just makes the best breakfast.
Oh my gosh, I know. Yeah, I mean, like the diner here in Mount
Yeah, actually,
it's literally called the diner.
Yeah, it's awesome. There's a place called Stan's which makes a really good breakfast, but for me, the diner's the one.
Oh yeah, the diner definitely is the one. Yeah, they're good. Their biscuits and gravy out of this world for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it's the same over at Monty Sports Bar.
Oh yeah.
Just especially with that breakfast all day, that's just different. Like they're doing things differently over there, and I like it.
Yeah.
So definitely, Charity Spotlight, Spring Lake Lions Club, super awesome. But we got a little bit of PGL stuff to get into.
Oh,
because it is, of course, the PGL standings. We have Ben sending in an illustration of where your hand should be on the
proper
steering wheel.
placing of the hands.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
It should be at 8 to 2.
Okay, 8 to 2.
Yes, like this. That's definitely the most efficient. You're not going to get injured at all if you get in an accident like this.
Nope. Even when you're trying to turn, make sure the hands stay there. You can kind of toss the wheel.
Like that.
Yeah.
I agree. They're definitely, or you can have somebody in the back seat turn it for you. So and then just like
and then
hover
you just
hands.
kind of hover the hands.
Exactly.
And then they use a stick that's in the back seat that kind of clamp. You know those sticks with the like the pooper scoopers? You just kind of grab a hold and then turn it.
Exactly. And I think even if it has like a dinosaur mouth at the end of it, one of those little things, that makes it even better for no specific reason. It just does.
It just does.
Yeah.
But
for sure. Pence just messages in. He's like, I think it meant between the 8 and 2.
Oh.
I don't think so. I think it meant 8 to 2. I think it just made sense to me. But we got some VGL stuff to get into, and I'll get right into the top 10 of the players.
Okay.
Because starting off at number 10, it is Fishy24 finally solidifying themselves in this top 10 for at least a moment.
Yes.
And they're over at Sherry Sports Saloon with 574,000 points. And at number 9, we got Sloppy over at Malone's Bar and Grill with 609,000 points. And of course, at number 8, it is T-Mac 750 over at La Playette with 632,000 points. Number 7, it is Gramps over at Chanticleer Pizza Coon Rapids, only not even 1,000 points ahead, or actually a little bit of 1,000 points ahead.
Yeah.
So about 1,000 points ahead of 8th place, which is still just super close. So definitely a virtual tie there between Gramps and T-Mac 750. But at number 6, we got Bryzo at the Underground Bar and Grill with 640,000 points. Number 5, we got Nixon over at VFW Roseville with 648,000 points. Number 4, it is Drumski over at the Underground Bar and Grill with 715,000 points. And then we get into the top 3. At number 3, it is Forget You D over at VFW Austin with 734,000 points. Number 2, it is Devoided, who dropped from first place over at Roadside with 897,000 points, and only just barely 6,000 points ahead. It is SpongeBob in first place over at VFW St. James with 903,000 points.
It feels like for the foreseeable future, we're going to have a battle back and forth between Devoided and SpongeBob.
Yeah, it seems like it. They are just duking it out in those top 2 spots and just virtually tied as well.
Yeah.
Like they've just been going crazy.
Well, speaking about virtually tied, that jackpot's not going out again. We are in the must-go $47. That means that it's the final game of the broadcast. I'll say this, probably on Friday nights in particular, so many times we've given out that jackpot on that last game of the broadcast. There's just a special luck to it. So make sure you're enrolled in this next game. Make sure if your mom, your dad, whoever's sitting around the bar, make sure they're enrolled. We got to get this thing out.
We got a couple winners. Is Bob F over the bar in Goodview, Kim R at Farmington Lanes, SWTP at Flagship, and Mason Money at VFW Austin.
I'm going to guess that that's Sarah
That's
Honey.
totally Sarah Honey.
Yeah.
That's a Mason Money.
Yeah, I think
That's
she's
really funny.
offering money to Mason.
Yes, trying to get the nerd boat back.
Yeah.
That's right. whenever I produce for PGL nights on
Yes.
for Megastota Game Night, Sarah Honey's always on the Pilot Player Connect app,
Yeah.
just being like, "Come on, bring it back,
Yeah.
bring back nerd boat, let's do it." And every time Tony is like, "I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do." So definitely we'll have to see about that. That would be a ton of fun to get the nerd
Yeah,
boat
that's
back.
awesome. We're over $3,000. That means if this does not go out here in this last game of the broadcast, then on Saturday, when you guys come back at 4 o'clock, that will be at 56 balls. But let's just go ahead and take care of it right here, right now.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying.
Might as well. We're already all here. We've gathered.
Exactly.
I got a few things I need to say to you guys. No, I do actually have a few things I need to say. It's the location standings in the PGL.
Yes, that's right.
Of course, we will be talking a lot about this on Sunday, as it is a huge PGL day. But getting knocked out, they have been back and forth, in and out of our top 10. But getting knocked out of our top 10 currently, it's Valley Lanes in Spring Valley.
Wow.
And who jumped in? Another one of those locations that seem to be coming in
That's
and out.
right.
And in and out. But in 10th place currently, it's Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud with 1,835,000 points. Then with 1,886,000 points over in St. James, it's the VFW in 9th place. Moving up from 10th to 9th. In 8th is Root River Saloon in Lanesboro. They have 1,920,000 points, looking to probably get into that 2 million point club, maybe even this Sunday. We'll see if they can do it. Then we jump into our 2 million point club with 2,131,000 over in St. Cloud. It's Moose Lodge Waite Park in 7th place. In 6th place, we got the Underground Bar and Grill in Mankato with 194,000 points. Then with 2,404,000 points over in Newmarket, it's Leo's Bar in 5th place. In 4th place, we got Danny's Dugout in Sauk Rapids with 2,663,000 points. We got balls falling here in our final game of the broadcast. I'm wishing all of you guys a bunch of luck here on our last game of a Friday night. We got over $3,000 on that minor. That's sitting at 54 balls. I'm hoping that's going into somebody's hands right here, right now. I left off at Danny's Dugout in 4th place. In 3rd place now, they jumped up into 3rd. We're in 4th. It's Neighborhood Tavern in Effie with 2,683,000 points. Of course, I think the way that last season ended, Neighborhood Tavern in Effie finished in 3rd. In 2nd place in last season, I believe, with 2,940,000. Still in 2nd place, it's VFW Northfield. And the reigning champions of last season in 1st place, Carbonis. I don't know where I'm going. With Cabin Bar in Nicolette with our only member of the 3 million point club, 3,276,875 points.
Very true. Yeah, no, just going crazy. Once again, repeating last season over in Cabin Bar. Nice job, everybody, on the PGL standings. For locations and players, you guys are doing awesome. Just the best of the best in that top 10.
For sure.
But if you guys are wondering what we play every day, I'm about to let you know.
Yeah.
Because we start off every day with the Cup of Joe show, just to let you know which jackpots are out there and which ones to get, when is the best time to play. Super awesome show. You can check it out every single morning at 11:30 to 11:50, just about right before we get on air for Vikings Bingo. And the Vikings Bingo, of course, it's the 25-cent cards, and they run from 12 to 1 p.m. And you can get a chance at a super good jackpot.
Tonight. It's rolling over to Saturday, so it will be at 56 balls at 4 o'clock. You're going to want to be here tomorrow at Saturday. That is a Saturday happy hour, and see if you can win this minor jackpot.
Very, very true. And then right after the Vikings Bingo, we play the 25-cent cards of Jackpot Hunter from 1 to 4. Right after that, we have one game of Lucky 4 Bingo right at 4 p.m., and the jackpot has not gone out yet, so it's still going around and floating. But we got a few winners for for our last game. Corpa at Wildwood Sports Bar. Forget UD at VFW Austin and Jimmy Jam at House of Pizza Sartell. Nice job, everybody, getting that must go 4880. But we're all out of time.
Yeah.
So we'll see you guys later. And remember, when you play Pilot games, your community wins. Have a nice one, everybody.
Have a great weekend. See you on Sunday, guys.
Right into the location standings. No, that is not true at all. They got a four-way tie to start it off in 9th place. They all have 24,000 points, just one win away from getting to that 25,000 point club. It's American Legion, Fridley, Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards, Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale, and Pappy's Cafe 2 in Coon Rapids, all in that 9th place spot. But then in 8th place, we got Bleachers in Maplewood, 26,000 points. With 27,000 points in 7th place, we got Shady's Railside in Rice. Then with 30,000 points in 6th place, we got Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley, who was tied with this number 5 location, but got bumped back because Corner Bar in Goodhue was able to get another win, getting 31,000 points. But then with 36,000 points in 4th place, we got the American Legion in Shakopee. Then in 3rd place, we got Riverboat Depot in Sartell, the reigning champs, right now sitting in 3rd place with 39,000 points. With 40,000 points in 2nd place, we got American Legion Rice, one of the 2 Rice locations we have in this top 10. But then in 1st place, it's the Country Lounge St. Paul. They've been holding on to it for a while, and they have 46,000 points.
Well, that's a really Rice standings you have going on there. Great job out there. All those locations and players, you've been crushing it out there. And happy hour, Jackpot Hunter. We're going to keep on playing all season X and having a great time.
There it is.
53 balls. Hey guys, well, the reason we do everything that we do is because of the great work that the charities out there in Minnesota are doing in your local community. And you guys playing truly does make a difference.
Oh yeah, and so we like to spotlight a singular charity every single week. And this past week, it was the American Legion Fridley. Really great organization. It's a patriotic veterans organization devoted to mutual helpfulness. The American Legion is the nation's largest wartime veteran service organization.